And there we go. Now we're on the right thing.
What is Zeta linking? It didn't work. Anyways, this is Paper Mario. Kind of the spiritual successor to Mario RPG, but it did fall a little bit flat.
Get it?
Yep.
Flat like paper?
No.
And I hear a lot of features had to be paper cut from it.
Oh, Arklon's not here to voice Bowser. Oh.
Arklon is here. Where is he?
I don't think he's on his own computer.
Oh. Is he still on vacation?
Yes. That would be why he is white.
What?
His
oh,
text.
Arklon, there, yeah.
No, I'm talking about, Arklon's regularly, very Hispanic, but right now he is very white on vacation.
It's time to duel!
Oh, you're such a card.
Oh! Oh, hey, we're on.
Why is Bowser's head so fucking huge?
Because it's chibi.
Because Princess Peach digs it. Also, huge text box because I'm the only one in chat right now. There we go, somebody else showed up. That is such a weird bug, that if you're the only one in the chat room, you get the huge text input box.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Though probably because I've never been the first person into a room.
Okay, so how are we basically gonna... do this? There are a crap ton of characters in...
You are having an echo.
Of yourself.
Or am I disconnecting?
No, I think
And
it was...
now you're not saying anything, Squirrel.
Maybe he's having connection issues.
Maybe.
Hello?
Hello!
There you are.
Anyway, how are we gonna do this? There's a crap ton of characters in this game.
Well,
Same thing we
I
did
guess
for Mario RPG.
we'll give them voices when they speak. I know, it's confusing. We'll work with it.
Can I voice the Explorer Paracoopa when he shows up?
Okay. At least you didn't say Dora.
I think I'll try the Goomba Kid.
I have no idea who the characters are. I have
I-
never completed this game.
Really? You
Yep.
really should have.
I played like an hour of it, and
I
then it
watched
kind of got
Scottish Duck
shelved.
play the whole thing.
It got shelved for other games and never
Then
got
let's
picked
not
back up
spoil
again.
any other characters and by claiming them until we get there.
There are Shy Guys in it.
You already
Spoiler!
saw him in the preview scenes there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wasn't complaining about that one.
Peach walks around with a little star.
Are you going to show the intro proper from the start, Fowl, or?
I suppose. Let's see. I think it'll go back to it if I wait on this. Squirrel, remember, you are off sync from everybody else. Don't along with the music, 'cause it's annoying.
I know, but I like this song. It reminds me of my youth.
Sure, but that doesn't mean you have to sing along with it every single time.
Or if you have to sing along with it, there's the mute button.
Okay. Who's gonna be the narrator?
Vernon is
I-
always the narrator.
No, I missed the first couple lines then.
Good
My
job.
bad. Also, I did call Goombario quite a while ago. He's the Goomba Kid with all the information.
Okay then.
I'm having to increase the size of my own window so I can actually read this stuff.
We're missing Arklon, and we have absolutely no female characters. How are we gonna do this when the female characters come up?
Sylphie is the second choice for females.
I could give every single one of them an old hag's voice.
I could give all of them a Toad voice.
God, no.
Oh, I think there's enough toads in the game. Or
Yeah, there are. There definitely are.
We could make them all sound like Monty Python Pepper Pots. Oh, yes!
So basically a toad.
Well, I never! Princess Peach will all be like, oh, happy Mario! Okay, what's our file name gonna be?
Also, I can be as loud as I want. My parents are in San Diego right now.
That's quite a ways.
My mom wanted to go to the ocean.
I suppose that's a place to go to be near the ocean.
Can't fit voice, damn it.
Arklon, you should know there's no escape from the Toad voice. Even if you're not in the stream.
Toad Weedleface. There we go. That's the name of the file.
Yes, perfect.
So Weedle has been toadified.
I like it. No, you should get. Aw, damn it! You should have gotten rid of one of the periods, so because they already put a period in it.
Oh.
Oh no, wait! It only was in that one line, so it's no problem then. Perfect.
Plus, it's only
Okay. Who
five
wants to be
names.
the Paracupa mail delivery guy?
Wasn't that the
I
one
believe
that,
Sophie said.
No, that was the Explorer.
that was didn't?
Or
Oh,
is that?
right.
Or is that the Explorer one?
oh,
no, that's
dude.
not the Explorer.
Oh, okay then.
Well,
I
So
can
we're
do
waiting
him.
on
I can do
Sophie.
him as well.
okay, then do him.
Mail
Do them
call.
all.
Excellent delivery. Okay. And of course, Belle
See ya.
Luigi.
Hey, Mario! We got a letter from a Princess Peach. Get your butt up here. I am going to read it. I'll read it to you, okay? Because apparently you are functionally illiterate.
I'm too busy going into pipes to learn how to read.
Alright, let's see.
I'm throwing a party today at my castle. Come, Mario Luigi. I'd be honored if you both could attend. My throat's a little sour.
See what you
Because we all
caused
know-
by not being here, Arklon?
for $10,000. Happy to be here.
Because we all know a Toad actually wrote this. He can't write.
Have to see his shirts at CD Peak.
See what you caused, Arklon? If you had been here with your voice, you wouldn't have had to have Toad voice for Princess Peach.
Again, we all know that a Toad actually wrote that because Princess Peach can't actually write. Or probably
I know what you're
even...
talking about. I write all of my own letters and live out of my speeches and write poems about flowers and girly stuff.
More Toads. So many Toads.
All
This
the
first part-
Toads! You can never escape the Toads!
Hi.
Hi there, Mario! Do you want to know about Time's tits?
Time tits. Awesome.
What a magnificent castle! Why the fuck I am saying this? I do not know. I have been here many times. I never get used
This
to this
is-
place because I am a retard. It looks like lots of guests are already here.
Is
No,
this,
not
this
really.
castle looks based off of the 64 castle.
Well, that would be
Oh.
appropriate because it is on
Because
the
this
64.
was on the
It's
N64.
missing, yeah. It's missing
No,
the
not
sun,
time
the sun
tits.
thing.
Timed tits.
Time tits.
As in squeeze them.
Oh, hello, Toad.
Toads everywhere. This first part is going to be murder on our audience's ears.
And our throats.
Well, maybe your throat. My throat doesn't really hurt that much from it. Wow! I so many guests from different parts of the world in one place. Time to tits McGee. I'll bet you could hear some stories about places you've never been to, huh?
Let's talk to this different toad.
That's his name, Different Toad.
Mario, you're looking well. Please enjoy the party, okay?
I think
And-
my brain is hemorrhaging out of my ears.
Now for a girl toad voice.
That one you have to see.
This is Mario. People say I sound just like her. She's been restless. How cute.
And somebody else voice this other female toad.
I will do my best.
Yes. Okay.
We gotta talk about
Mario. The latest party was lovely, wasn't it? Oh, by the way, Princess Peach has been waiting for you.
And now we get this badass toad with a spear over here. He'll have to sound like a tough toad. I'll go ahead and get his voice.
Welcome to Peach's Castle. I'll fuck you up, bitch.
Okay.
Argon's like, burn the castle! Burn it down! Stop talking to the toads!
And now there's a green toad. You should have a green toad voice.
Hey, Mario, I hope you brought an appetite. There's so much good food here. Speaking of which, I should probably make myself some food in a second.
I've already had pizza and a good cocoa. Well, not cocoa, because I don't drink chocolate, but you get what I mean. Meow!
More
I
lines.
already ate way too much. I'm talking a little... Oh, I'm taking a little breather. I thought he was saying talking a little breather for a second. Well, that's enough of a rest. I'm hungry again. Let's eat. To the buffet table.
Wow, you have a faster metabolism than I do, Mr.
No, this-
Olive Green Toad.
This toad's hat's got red and blue on it. That's close to purple. Purple, you should do your intellectual toad voice. 'Cause he's got glasses in a book.
Toadette's voice.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm sure that Purple can do such a wonderful toad voice.
Salutations, Mario! Do you know Frosty here?
Frosty's in this? He does have a similar face.
He comes all the way from the Shiver region, which lies far to the north of here.
Arklon is probably going to die.
And hold on. This is all wrong.
Hmm.
1 second.
Maybe you can give this one to Fernan.
1 second. I gotta fix this. This is
What?
sorry. There's something wrong here.
Yeah, maybe you can take this one, Fernan. Try your best with a Wooster mixed with a little bit of Toad, if you can.
Well,
I know
Wooster
Toad is like
was
a
Toad.
voice that's just really hard for you to do, but try.
Try holding your
Yeah.
nose at the same time. It might
One
help.
second, guys.
I don't know. Actually,
Sorry.
better. I got a better.
That's why I said I was gonna wait.
Take like a handful of gravel and shove it in your mouth while you do it, and just sort of gargle with it.
There we
Also,
go.
I
This
listened
is
to
what
the-
Frosty says.
Okay. I don't. You didn't quite get it the right
That was a
size.
yeah, it wasn't quite wide enough, but to block out everything.
Close enough, anyway.
It sounded like a retarded baby.
I think that was talking about Purple.
Okay, Now time for Fernand's cool Toad voice.
Hmm.
Good luck.
And I'm going to be back in a second after I get some food. So
Okay, I'll cover all the normal Toad voices until you return.
I'll look at this crystal.
Will you?
Fernan
Okay,
is
Christmas.
writing his memoirs before he attempts this.
I'm just trying to,
Rest in peace,
make
Fern.
several strangled attempts at Toad voice with my mic off. Okay, yeah, that definitely cannot happen. So
Just try to picture yourself talking, but your lungs are filled with wet string
Glue.
cheese. Go.
back for now.
Oh, fine. I'll go ahead and give the Frosty Toad voice. One second.
Period underscore period.
What?
Okay, I think I got a decent voice for him.
Princess Pig is such a generous and lovely, wonderful lady. Just as I was told, it was worth coming to visit. Mario, please come visit us in the Silver Region someday. Shiver me timbers.
Okay, so I talked to all of those. I don't think I can actually go into these star doors.
Nope.
Let's see.
Otherwise, you'd go into Super Mario 64, and the game would probably break.
Collect all 200 of
It
them.
doesn't seem to open.
I bet
Yeah, doesn't that lead to the Bob-on Fields? This door right here?
should.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
I think.
Oh, this one opens. Hey, this leads to a kitchen. This door wasn't in Mario 64.
Yeah, wasn't there... Yeah, the other one led... What did it lead to? The Frost level? No, that wasn't...
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah, there was an ice level that the other
yeah,
one
that was
left.
the left side. I believe right side was Womp's Fortress.
Yeah.
The right side there didn't exist
Hmm.
where we're at right now.
There was a
Hey,
door, however,
normal
that
Toad.
took you outside.
I've been practicing cooking. Speak of the timing. I hope that someday I get good enough to cook food as delicious as Tasties. I might even say it would be tasty enough. You know how to cook, Mario? You really ought to learn. Personally, I think cooking is exceptionally fun.
Time for a cooking tutorial.
Do you need me to tell you about timed cooking?
Nice.
And I will mention now that we've had two of them, the whole name T thing is going to be very prevalent here.
Yeah.
It stands for Thomas.
Oh, hello there, Mario. I'm Tasty. I really love to cook.
Heart.
I love to cook children. You may not know this, but I cooked all the food for this big party. I made all of my most delicious dishes. But, oh dear, I got a bit so into my cooking that I used up all my ingredients. Now I have to go shopping.
I smell a side quest!
Yay!
But not right now.
Thank
I don't even
God.
have a main quest yet. So far, the quest has just been, hey, go to the castle. Hey, wander around. Check out the doors that don't open.
Actually,
Pretty good,
Arcline, no.
Intro here.
Huh?
We did not pick this game explicitly because Toads.
Okay, hey, a non-toad voice. A penguin. I'll do his voice.
Goody.
Yay! I'll give him a penguin voice.
Hey, Gunta.
No, he needs- No, it should be.
You
Don't you
jerk.
think, dude? Don't forget, penguins are supposed to say. Dude.
Oh yeah, we should give him a dude voice.
Yeah.
I wish I could stay here at Princess Peach's castle forever, dude.
Yes, pretty voice. Best voice.
Hey, Gunta.
I'm a dude.
Oh,
Dude.
boy.
Princess Peach went into her private chambers just now.
We're there, dude.
She must be a bit tired.
Well, let me help her in her bed. Yes.
Don't ho 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 ho.
we got,
More toads.
we got
Wah!
toast that don't open and cake. But I don't want this cake. I want Peach's cake.
Don't ho ho ho.
If
ho.
you know what I mean.
More toads.
All the toads.
This is Peach's room, but I'm
Peach's
afraid.
room. I'm an echo.
Sorry.
Like every time it echoes, the voice gets more and more high pitched.
This entire area wasn't in the original game, or the original Mario 64 castle. Let's talk to Mustache Toad. He should have a grizzled old voice. I would pick Arklon for it,
But Arklon is not here.
but
Please try again.
Arklon's not seen.
Okay, I'm gonna try and mix Toad and an old man voice. Let's see how well I do. That sounded like it just absolutely murdered your vocal cords.
No, that's fine.
Egg-yo-kyo.
And that is what he said. That garbled mishmash was exactly what he said. Okay.
Okay,
move on.
let me give it a try now. For seriously now. Greetings, Mario! I am the Minister of Princess Peach's castle!
You sound kind of like Popeye.
No.
Okay.
Well, like an old Popeye, I mean.
It's good to see you here! When you're around, I feel like our kingdom is secure! Yep, our future looks bright! Absolutely nothing's gonna go wrong today! Oh,
Bowser definitely didn't do
where did
a
my wife go? Oh, she died.
Bowser definitely didn't do a thing in the opening cutscene.
Oh, goody, a sheep.
Let's give him-
There's a town to contract post.
Oh, that is incredibly racist. Toads don't sound like that.
It's not a toad, clearly. It's a sheik. That means it's clearly not a toad.
This castle is really lovely, isn't it? Truly gorgeous, so cool and comfortable.
Oh, he comes from Middle Eastern stereotype land.
Yes.
It's Nintendo. What'd you expect?
I even got the chance to talk to the beautiful Princess Peach. What an honor! I'm to return to the Dry Outpost. I'm going to tell everyone about it. Am I racist enough for you?
Okay, now we need a good bandit rat voice. So, try to sound like a politician.
I'm a nomad mouse, and I
That's a
come
toad
from
voice.
Dry Desert. Well, toads
That's
can
a
be
toad
politicians
voice.
too.
But he's not a toad, he's a rat.
He could be a political rat.
Something else,
But
Bell.
he's
Come
not
on.
a toad. Come on, let's give him another voice. Vernon, you haven't voiced anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Make
Be
him sound like
squeaky.
Clint Eastwood and say, I'm a dirty rat.
No, make him sound like, oh, I'm trying John Wayne. Just because.
I'm a nomad mouse, and I come from dry, dry desert. And that's the worst John Wayne impression ever. Wow.
That
I
was the
apologize
John
for that
Wayne
one.
impression.
As the person of John Wayne, that was bad.
I've heard twice.
Everyone I've met in this town seems incredibly nice. I think I'll make this place my home away from home.
So you just go back
Just
to Ray.
completely gives up on it. It's like, whatever. Just read the line. Oh, my phone. Yeah. Sophie hasn't done a Toad voice, but he's not here.
Sylvie's dead.
No.
Oh, Sophie's busy.
Well, today we have guests from Dragway Outpost, the Shiver region, Koopa Village. Wait, what was that last one again?
Oh, like Koopa.
There's so many
Koopa
folks
Koopas.
here, I can't keep track of them all. And where might you be from? Oh, you're Mario? Why, I'm sorry, excuse me. You're from Brooklyn, and we all remember what happened there. We don't speak of it. Regular Toad.
Build, give it what you got.
Well, I'm waiting for him to talk to him. Do you know of a place called Shooting Star Summit? It's near this castle. It's such a romantic place.
Make him sound like Donald Trump.
It's definitely the best place for a date. Trust me. Maybe oughta, ask the princess to go there. Give me a wink, wink, nudge, nudge, know what I mean, Santa Moon, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Allow me to just roll with you. I'm always on the cutting edge of fashion, and I must say, ellipses. Your outfit is fabulous. It really suits you.
Now we need Koopa voice.
Purple.
Yeah, purple. Voice of
There
Koopa.
you go, Purple.
Now you
Something
don't
that
destroy your
isn't
vocal cords anymore.
Ear screeching.
Are you eating something?
Me? No.
I came from Koopa Village, which is just down the road from here.
Is that why you're always invading?
I am. Oh, I just had the honor of talking with Princess Peach. What a wonderful lady she is. Heart.
I do
Okay,
think
Bill,
we should
you-
read out all symbols.
You think
I
you
think
could do a
that's-
pretty voice, Beld?
I don't think I could do a Russian voice for it, though.
Russian pretty voice? I'll try.
Yeah, because
Okay.
that's clearly a Russian.
Thank you, Frosty. That was the joke.
Pretend you're doing heavy from.
I'm here on behalf of a lovely Shiver City, dude. I am mayor there, you know. My goodness, look at time. I have to go shopping for souvenirs with Comrade Frosty.
Dude.
Dude.
A
normal.
a Russian commandant actually saying dude is weird. I don't know why.
Comrade, dude.
Green Toad.
Does Princess Peach have a special man in her life? I was just in the other room, and now I'm in here eating more shit.
And then Tasty bursts into the room. Who called my fruit shit?
She's such a lovely lady. Whoever she loves must be very special indeed. I really shouldn't be saying that next to Mario and all, but fuck it.
And you know Nintendo's never gonna act on that relationship. Hey, Blue Toad, haven't talked to you yet.
Did we not? I thought we did.
Oh, we did. Never mind. Yeah, we talked to him.
Mm-hmm.
We talked to that guy. Did we talk to
Yeah, we talked.
We did not talk
back
to the red spear guy up there on the top.
The only
Yeah.
way they have baby Marios is by having some sort of weird time paradox in Mario Kart games.
Pretty much.
Or, Mario and Luigi. What the heck was it called? The second one.
Superstar Saga.
No, that was the first one.
Bowser's
Partners in
Inside
Time.
Story? Oh, Partners
Yeah,
in Time.
Yeah, Partners in Time, where they travel back in time and team up
Please
with...
don't stand on the banisters! You
Either
just
that,
touched
or
them.
the way it works is those one-ups are actually just baby Marios, and then but there can only be one full-grown Mario at any one time.
I'm just a trainee, sir.
So basically, the way it works is that as soon as the current adult Mario dies, the next one
How
instantly
many
becomes an
guests?
adult.
Or
I've
it's like...
been beating like a bass drum since this morning.
It's like that one Brawl in the Family
My
video
heart
where
is very loud.
every time Mario dies, he has to start as an infant in Yoshi's Island, then to go through Mario Brothers on arcade and Donkey Kong, and he has to go through every single game to get back to the point where he died in Super Mario Brothers.
Well, that would suck.
Oh, Christ,
It
another
is, but-
toad.
He has to go through Super Mario RPG each time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Beld.
Yeah.
It's nice and quiet here, as long as I'm not fucking talking, with no guests around. Ah, so pleasant, and then I had to talk again.
Hey, Mario! Would you like some macaroni?
Excuse me.
Just reminded me that
Yeah, at least those weren't
fortunately
endless
there are
stairs.
no hidden chests.
Sure, I shouldn't jump everywhere, like on the couch repeatedly.
On the toads.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Another toad. Yahoo! Yahoo!
Princess Peach, let's wait into our private chambers right now.
I don't think you can even bounce on the toads. They're they're just two-dimensional, you know.
So sad.
All right. Well,
I
why
hope
don't you
she's
give
not
me
cha-
some cake?
I hope she's not changing. Or do I?
I hope she made lots of spaghetti.
Nope.
Oh, Mario, you came to play to see me? Oh, so sweet, thank you.
God, Peach has her
You need to
toad.
say heart.
I just wanted to be just that I don't agree with other kids out there. Nobody will bother us here, so we can just relax, chat, just the two of us, and, maybe a little more. So it's comfortable to have a balcony right now. Would you accompany Mario? Question mark.
Are you just making it sound like Arklon just wants to come back, even if it's like almost breaking the laws of physics,
Yes,
just to stop this?
yes, I believe that is the idea. I like how the trees fall over and you can see that they're two-dimensional. I like that.
When did Bowser actually install this thing?
That is a very
last
good
month.
question. How
been
did he
building
get
it
that
for-
underneath there?
Well, maybe Princess Peach accidentally just built her castle on top of a Bowser castle.
You know, there's all
Who did you
It-
hire
it's
out
like-
for the plumbing work last month?
It's
Good
like
for
building your house on
enterprise.
an Indian burial site. You just don't know what's under there.
Oh, yeah, Mario. What the real was that?
And then Mario just raises his hands in the air for a second like he just doesn't care.
you're sounding every time you
Oh,
say
look, Mario. I was shut that time easily, but I can see stars outside.
she's getting harder and harder to understand, like mushmouth.
Yes, that is true. She is getting kind of incoherently slurred. Oh, and I need to go mess with the food. I'll be back in a second.
We got a Bowser.
We got Bowser. We got Bowser here. See,
You
nobody
shouldn't
cares.
mess with the food.
Hi,
Messing with the
Selfie.
food is very inappropriate.
Sylphie,
You
you want
missed-
to be Bowser?
You missed a crap ton of Toad voice.
A whole castle filled with different toads.
Be still my beating heart.
So who wants to voice Bowser?
Not me. I'm gonna leave. I just fucking wrenched my back.
Oh,
Like, really badly.
see a chiropractor.
You know what they're going to tell me? Well, you should have had surgery from when you ruptured your discs.
Val, weren't you doing Bowser?
And I'm
I-
back, but I'm going to be eating. So
Okay.
I'll be muting
I'll be,
Mike a lot.
I'll be fine. I just need to lay down. So, have fun streaming, guys.
All
I'll
right.
still,
See ya, Sylphie.
Later,
I hope
Sylphie.
you feel
Okay.
better.
We are
I'll still
just-
be watching, but
Okay. We are at the minimum, folks. The minimum of voices possible.
No, I think the
I
minimum would be
know,
one
the-
person.
The time that we read through the
Yeah.
Mario book, it was
Oh, yeah. That was just like what, 3 or 4 of us.
yeah, I think it was
It was you.
Val, myself, Beld, and
Beld.
Cantress, and I don't think even Cantress lasted through till the end.
Well, Candace laughed the end part because he killed himself laughing.
She needs to die from spears and fire and ants.
But not fire ants?
Long time no see, Princess Peach.
Nice.
Bowser, you can't be! I'm this! You hear me, the Grand King President! Oh, dear! Whatever did you do?
You don't sound like you're saying words anymore, dude. I guess-
Oh. Yeah, that was me. I lifted your castle up into the sky. It's sitting on my castle now. Weren't expecting that, huh?
Well, no, because it kind of breaks the laws.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
I don't think anyone was expecting that.
Ha! This castle's under my control now, my dear. Now you will obey me.
Every time you do that laugh, I expect you're going to go into the Jabba the Hutt laugh. Just saying.
Huh? What? It's Mario? What a shock! Not really.
Oh no, it's Mario.
Ah, not really. I expect you to turn up right on cue. You're just as annoying as ever.
Yes, it pretty much is Toad voice night, Zeta. It pretty much
Oh,
is.
the Toad voice.
And especially
Strangely, I
considering
think
we're gonna be-
Bowser voice is hurting my throat more than Toad voice.
That's kind of ironic.
As another interesting
Unfortunately
fact,
for you.
we are
There's nothing you can do this time.
in the Toad town, so there will be lots of Toad.
How can I do this better, Bowser?
It pretty much makes sense about what's going through,
You're
his-
going to be Mario. Ready, get up already.
which is basically nothing. You can barely even understand her words when they come out of her messed up mind.
True, true. I have had my problems in the past, but this time is different. This time I'm gonna win.
I'm a gonna win.
Wah ha ha ha. Wait a minute. Wah ha ha. Okay, tough guy. Let's go.
It was a little weird on the transition there, but
It's all
Mario, you can do it.
okay. So I have. Let's see here.
You know you can't actually win this fight, so don't even
let's
try.
see here. I got jump and no strategies, no items. Let's do it. Bam.
Mario defeat Bowser. Will he jump on him? Or will he jump on him?
Yeah, you can't actually win this fight, so don't even try.
Oh, Squirrel, I thought you
No.
could win this fight.
Well, there's only one thing I can do is jump repeatedly.
Yeah, it's not like he has a lot of options.
Is I can't try or not try.
I'm surprised Mario would use jump on an enemy. I thought he would have used jump.
Good old Mario, always fighting. You're a thorn in my side. And a warm flame in my heart. Wait, no. But today your pathetic little attacks won't beat me. Take a look at this. Look what I stole from Star Haven. It's the Star Rod. It's like legendary and shit. Look at it sparkle. This fine piece of work has the power to grant any wish in the whole wide world.
Bell,
When I use the Star Rod to increase my strength, even you can't beat me, Mario.
You can block later on in the game, but not in this fight.
Yeah,
And
I
I think-
tried timing and nothing works.
Yeah.
That's because
I
you didn't
think
get your
you can-
time
I don't know
hits
if they have the
tutorial
super
yet.
block in
Yeah,
this game.
Toad didn't teach me about time tits.
How do you like that, Mario? I'm all sparkly now. I am fabulous.
And he only does 2 times more damage.
That was but a scratch.
Tink.
Is that the best you've got? How sad. You must take some vitamins, because that didn't hurt at all.
Yeah, he only does 2 times more damage.
Well, it's a very low numbers game. Like I mentioned before, the final boss has 99 hit points.
Yep. Just as I expected. Mario's no match for the new me. It's not even worth my time to toy with you anymore, Mario. It's time to end this. Here we go, Mario. Good night.
And Peach is perfectly fine.
And I'm dead.
Well, Peach was on a different plane from the fire, so she isn't harmed.
Yeah.
Yes! Oh yeah! I did it! Who the man? I finally did it! I beat my old rival Mario! Yes!
Okay, who's gonna vote
Congratulations,
Camilla?
your victory.
I'll do her
Your
since she's wearing
viciousness.
purple.
Okay, yeah, you go. You go with Comic.
That's Camilla.
Okay.
Yeah, Kamek is male.
Congratulations on your... that's a... Hold on, let me get... Yeah, congratulations on your victory, your preciousness. That's why you're the king.
Also, Bell, Zeta says, are you going to do a Let's Play of Captain Toad?
Well, that would require him to have
Have
a
a
Wii
Wii.
and, you know, streaming capture device and such.
As long as I have this Star Rod, everything I wish will come true. No one can stop me now. 'Cause I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Well. I guess I might as well get rid of Mario. He's no good to anyone now, that's for sure.
I just realized that I had the sound routed wrong the whole time until just now. So no one could actually hear the game until now.
Oh.
Really?
That sucks.
Yeah.
Good job, Bell.
They couldn't hear the boing, boing, boing. And the do-do-do-do-do-do whenever somebody's talking.
And the decent music.
Well, we were talking all over the music anyway.
Mario! Prologue, a place from the stars. Say, Mario's fine. It's just a play.
So, Super Mario 3?
Sort of.
If I don't progress, it starts playing some good old music.
By the way, before you continue, I wanted to. This is a perfect little time when we have the music going in the background to describe the term that I learned this week,
Okay.
which is degloving.
Degloving.
That's when you take a glove off of someone's hand, right?
In its non-problematic connotations, yes. The less pleasant connotations are when there isn't a article of clothing involved.
Let me think about that.
Well, what
Nope,
could...
can't think of a word.
Is that when somebody's loving a deeg?
No, unfortunately not.
I don't know what a deeg is.
No, it's more basically the same sort of thing as pulling a glove off, except with skin.
Oh.
So, flaying.
Kind of, but it's more that it happens so fast that it comes off in one single piece.
How did you come across this exactly?
This was on a thread about workplace safety accidents.
Oh, well then.
Which is why high-speed rotating machinery is very dangerous. Because it
Yeah,
can
I would
be-
still just refer to that as flaying, even though it's just rapid.
Well, no, it's because it literally comes off as one entire intact thing before you even realize it's happened.
And then all of a sudden, nothing but pain.
Pretty
Question.
much, yes.
And why the hell would you be working with highly dangerous machinery while you're nude?
You don't have to be nude
Not
for it to
nude,
happen to your
yes.
hand.
Yeah.
Though there
I'm saying
are
it doesn't
instances...
involve clothing, not that it involves being naked.
Yes, I meant that it wasn't the clothing was not the thing being removed. I didn't mean that you weren't wearing clothing. That said, people have wound up with parts other than their hands being degloved.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sure if you catch your foot, it's like...
So I just imagine that it basically be like in that part during the Terminator, where basically all that's left is meat and bone.
No.
Yeah, except you're not a machine underneath.
Yeah, exactly. And it is possible to repair, kind of, via skin grafts.
Yeah, massive amounts of skin grafts, which would leave you with a very scarred and disfigured looking hand, but
Pretty much.
functional.
Yeah.
Modern medicine is getting better at that, though. Especially
Yeah,
with-
and
And
actually
probably absolutely no sensitivity in the skin there.
Depends on where they take the skin grafts from, really.
True, but nerve damage would be so great.
they'd be very shocked.
I mean, I'm not saying that you wouldn't feel anything, but you would definitely lose a lot of sensation.
You probably would, yes.
Talking about weird things with Super Mario music in the background. We are
Yes.
weird.
Though I will note that there are, and of course there are the much more painful deglovings of other more sensitive areas, which also happen.
Don't have sex with the machines, people!
It's more that they'll get caught. Usually, apparently, farm equipment is more likely to cause those because there'll be like long distance sort of blades rotating around that will catch on something, and whoop! All of a sudden, you're missing skin.
Machines is as good a segue as anyway while we are
Shalom!
paused here. Let me just get the image. Build, I have to question, have you ever seen something like this that was just posted in the chat which didn't work because it's too big?
It worked for me.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Unable to
actually,
redirect,
If I
huh?
recall correctly,
There it is.
I believe a thing very similar to that was actually being developed in a building where I was working.
It's a Roomba on steroids.
It is basically a robotic sentry guard, or, security guard.
You could topple it over and then it'd be helpless like a turtle.
It is
Yeah, and
very
And then it
wide.
calls police and have your face photographed.
Yes, it
The other
has,
thing is it's actually very wide, and so it is very hard to actually tip the thing over.
mhm.
Because it's
But
got
yeah,
a
it has,
very, very heavy
cameras.
base.
Cameras mounted into it in numerous places for, live video feed, as well as even more cameras for regular photo taking. And it is being implemented in a couple places, or, well, one
No,
place right now.
Zeta, it's just
One-
surveillance mostly.
Okay, so get behind something and then ram it. That way it can't see you. It just sees that it got hit by something.
Well, it has alarms all over it for, if anything is hitting it or battering it or, impeding it in any way, it will start going off like a car alarm, but even more shrill and, you know.
I'm sure they could
high-pitched
even hook
laugh.
them into security systems that would alert the police if it got, let's say, knocked over by a sledgehammer or something.
Exactly. Not to mention the fact that just being near it...
Or a car.
Not to
And if
mention
you
that
drive
just
a
being
car
near
into
it is probably also going to set off an alarm if it's guarding a sensitive area.
Indeed.
And it actually does have basic rudimentary moving around people functions. It is programmed not to really confront anybody, but just to basically move around and keep on its patrol path as much as possible.
Probably not protected against EMP shade, but
But at
what
that point,
sort
you're
of
going to-
burglar
The thing
has
is-
an electromagnetic...
The
Pulse
problem
generator.
No, they would have
Yeah.
protection insofar as if you take it out with an EMP, now, hey, our security guard isn't running. We should go over there and find out what the fuck's going on.
Yes, because they're not, like, the only thing guarding this place. There's still people inside monitoring the live feeds that they're sending.
Or it's basically, you know, like there's a tiny
Yes,
little midget
yes,
inside.
Zeta, we need to program one of them to just walk around saying, exterminate!
No, that's actually a good point. You should just have a midget inside of the thing.
Yeah, like R2-D2.
But yeah, as of now, these things are completely unarmed. They are just basically mobile security cameras that can and will take very high-definition pictures of you and whatever car you have. They have specific license plate recognizing, you know, like cameras have face recognizing technology. These have license plate recognizing tech.
Sylphie, what does that actually mean?
Huh?
What?
What if you tempt it with microchips, like tempting a dog with meat? How does that work?
It's a joke that implies humor.
He's like saying, let's bribe the machine with technology.
It eats self.
I do think it'd be funny if it did see like a robbery in progress and the top just like folds open and a midget comes out with a gun saying, freeze, motherfucker! That's how the midget would talk.
I'm not going to buy the computer, Sylphie. I don't need yet another fucking laptop.
How much is it?
He said it was
Well,
100.
Yeah, and it's not currently in working order. Like, he doesn't have Windows.
Continuing
working it.
on with Mario Paper
Mhm.
G.
Yes, let's keep going. Meanwhile,
Mario R Paper G.
I am actually hungry enough that I'll probably make more food in a bit, but anyway, continuing with this for now.
Mario got hit so hard, he is seeing lots of stars now.
the 7 magic stars.
Which is totally not in any way similar to the previous Mario RPG, which had 7 magic stars.
And it's totally not similar to the next Mario RPG, which
And-
has, guess what?
7
Seven
magic stars.
magic stars?
Gee, imagine that!
Heavens, his gravity needed, but I think he'd recover.
It seems to me as though they may be lacking a little bit of creative ideas about their MacGuffins.
We need 7 of them. What should we use? Flowers? Fuck that.
But
That's a
Bowser
fire.
has the Star Rod! Now he's mightier than Mario!
Is that a mustache, or does he like have some fangs and a very depressed looking?
I think
Ow.
it's a mustache.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
It's
definitely a
hopeless!
mustache.
All is lost! All is misery! Woe is us!
Kids these days, all is lost. They don't know. They missed out.
Everybody just calm down. As long as we keep it together, there's always hope. And now, our fates are in Mario's hands. We must try to
Sorry.
gather round, everyone. Send Mario your power.
By the power of Greystar!
You, that's it.
That's all we can do right now. Mario, please get up. Please. I need to go to the bathroom.
I like to imagine that Mario is perfectly fine. He's just seeing these idiots and just going, nope, maybe if I don't move, they'll go away.
That sounded exactly like Princess Peach.
Princess Peach says his name like this.
This is like if Cartman was trying to voice his character now.
That's... God damn it.
This right here, this head, this mustache, yeah, this really looks like the one and only Mario. It couldn't be, could it? The real Mario?
I was about to say something, but then I remember what Fernan told me, and so I'm not going to say anything.
She's a young Goomba. She doesn't know the fear.
Hey, wake up! Come on, up and down! Oh no, he won't wake up! I think he's dead!
What is it that you think during these Friday nights, Ark? I don't get it.
Oh no, what am I gonna do?
Did you try poking Mario with a stick?
Goomba! Goombario!
What did you expect, Sash? They told you they're going to restart your computer, so they restart your computer.
I'm back. Ellis, Mario,
My
can
neck,
you hear me, Mario?
my back, my pussy, and my crack.
That's because you can't stand still on the internet, Arklon.
I'm Eldstar, a star spirit. I have something very important to tell you.
But I forgot.
Yeah. Yes, it concerns the princess and all of the Mushroom Kingdom. But sadly, I haven't the strength to talk to you here. I need a nap.
Come meet me in the retirement center.
Stars are depressing.
Mario, I need you to come to the Shooting Star Summit. There, I'll be in a lawn chair, yelling at people to get off my lawn. Oh yes, please, Mario, we star spirits will be waiting for you at the summit.
And please be quick about it. It's really boring up there all alone.
There's like 7 of them.
You're my only hope.
Oh, hey, I'm alive. Oh, good. Now, time to go without any shrill pain in the ears. Oh, hi.
Oh, Mario!
I should have realized there's a Toad face. It had to be Toad's room. It just had to be fucking Toad's room.
I'm so happy to see you awake! Now I can talk to you all day long!
I will make you
That
eat your own...
doesn't did a number on me. Do you know anything about timed
5
hits?
hits?
You haven't opened your eyes for days and days! Everyone's been worried sick! We've all been talking to you in your sleep to try and help you get better!
That's why I had the die terrors.
This place?
Somehow I will make you eat your own head. I swear I will.
This is Goomba Village! It's a tiny village that's just west of Toad Town!
I never will go there, ever.
You already live in Toad Town! Or at least near it! The only residents are me and a single family of Goombas!
That
Goombas? Holy shit.
The Goombas in the family are just the nicest fucking folks you'll ever fucking meet!
I sense a bit of racism here. I can't tell, but it's there.
And apparently a single family makes up a village now.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's a big fucking family.
It takes a village to make a family.
They're the ones who found you unconscious in the forest and carried you here to get better.
My ear is literally leaking stuff because of so much sound.
Hmm. Oh! Something.
Huh? A star with a mustache? You're saying a star told you to go to Shooting Star Summit? Did you get hit on the head?
Anything. I didn't say anything. You just kind of put words into my mouth. But thanks for that.
Did you get hit on the head or something?
No, I got struck by lightning.
Do you need to know about timed head hits?
I thought you wanted if you wanted a useful OS, Shade, there's already a problem with that one. No, I saw nothing like that, and I sure didn't see anyone come in or out of the house.
You need to know about timed houses.
I wonder, Mario, maybe you just had a dream.
Would you like to tell me about dreams?
More like a fucking nightmare.
Question mark.
Although maybe not. It could have been some sort of message from a star spirit. They live in Star Haven.
What did it take to make you shut up?
Absolutely no way to get me to shut up.
Would you like to hear a tutorial about shutting up?
Shooting Star Summit is the nearest place to Star Haven, so that would make sense. They really should have made a Toad companion in one of these games.
Yeah.
Who knows? In any case, I'm glad to see you've recovered.
You're lucky I don't think you're a one-up mushroom.
Well, that would be if he had a green hat.
Good point.
I know the Goombas would be happy if you paid them a visit. One thing I just noticed. What the fuck is up with the P's in this font?
I don't know. Maybe they were designed for smaller televisions so that they didn't get confused with another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or they just couldn't have characters go down below the line.
There must
that-
be a way out of here.
That
There
might
must
actually
a
be
way
it,
out
because
of
it does
here.
the same thing with the G there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That's really dumb. Please feel free to come here anytime you get tired. I'll be
I'd
sure
rather
to talk to you as long as you want.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather sleep on a thromp.
I have one of those too if you want. A good nap will work wonders when you're feeling weak.
I'm trying
Okay,
to remember
Be
now.
a timed nap.
I think this is the only free inn, but I could be wrong on that.
I think Mario's house is as well.
It's locked, you
good
can't
point.
open it.
But other than those two, I believe those are the only two
Who
free
wants to play Goomba?
Why don't you try, Fernan?
I don't know, I already called Goombario.
Well, you can take another one.
Besides, this character won't be here long, I'm certain.
Yeah.
Okay, point. Oh, land snakes! Mario, so nice to meet you. My. I'm so glad you woke up. I can't tell you how worried I was when you were just lying there asleep for so long.
Must resist the urge to smash.
I just sat there and watched you sleep for hours.
I can imagine Mario is having just the utmost urge to
I
not
just thought of
smash.
something. How did they
Painting
drag
nude
him
portraits
here
of
with
you.
no hands? The Toad said they carried him here. How?
They carried him on their
Bit,
head.
bit onto his feet and dragged.
But then that wouldn't be carrying.
That would be
Well, they
drag.
could have
Carrying within their mouth.
squished under him and lifted with their heads. He is made of paper after all.
That's true. And so are they, so they could do that.
Yeah.
Maybe you look much better. I'm so glad.
You really must resist the urge to stomp.
I was really worried about you because you were lying there at the forest and didn't open your eyes the whole time. Even when I did unspeakable things to you.
Now I
What the
really must
fuck?
resist the urge to stomp.
Is this guy drunk?
What?
Hey!
He thinks he's a figure skater.
Howdy, Mario. Feeling better? Feel free to rest in our house. You what? You have to leave right now? Like this instant? Ah, shooting star summit. Something important, no doubt. Well, I believe that the summit is near Toad Town. You'll have to wait a bit. I have to fix this gate before you can head out to the east.
I smell railroading by the GM.
He's freaking
Now, where did
Mario.
I
He can
put that
jump
hammer?
it.
Oh, that earthquake the other day really did a job on it. Did you feel that quake? Shoot! I thought the sky was falling.
And you know, he clearly could fit through any of the gaps in the goddamn fence, because he is made of paper.
Or jump it.
Just relax and don't worry. I'll
He
have
actually
this
doesn't
in a
jump high
different-
enough to jump the fence.
Now, how do I pick up a hammer?
That's a good question. How does he fix the gate?
Yeah. Yeah, he clearly
repeatedly
can't jump
bangs
as
his
tall
head
as
into
this
the
fence. I mean, look how his feet do not
Oh, he
clear
can
that
jump the
fence
fence, but
at
not
all.
the gate. He can't jump the gate, I mean. He can jump the fence.
More like, you know, just creators of this game don't want us to jump the gun.
Hey, Mario, I have to say this, but
You
there's
can
some
search
fancy
the...
force
One thing I
field
will notice, you can
technology.
search some of the bushes to find shit.
We have
Yeah,
some
man,
fancy...
he just repeatedly bangs his head into the fence.
Hey Mario, I'm Goombario. I'm your biggest fan.
Really? Is that why you named yourself after me?
I find that a bit creepy. Just a saying.
You don't know what this means for me to meet you. Seriously.
Mario, I'm your biggest stalker or fan.
All those pictures I took of you when you weren't looking.
Really must resist the urge to stomp.
Okay, that's getting old.
But seriously, I imagine he is.
No, he is not a murder-crazy psychopath. Much as some particularly retarded fan games would have you believe.
Or the game theories.
Oh, I found some spare change.
Oh, is there game theories on this game?
Probably.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
there's
sure
game
there is.
theories on every stupid idea that floats by.
Like,
Yep.
like the Princess Peach is dead one, like for Rosalina or something.
Princess
That
Peach
didn't
is
even
dead
make
and
any-
is really Rosalina's mom for the future.
What?
Pretty
What?
much.
Well, wait, was that a real theory? What?
Yes, indeed
Yes.
it was.
Pretty
Oh.
much.
The
Being on
fuck?
game theories doesn't mean it's a real theory. They like set themselves up with a schedule of releases, and then they sort of ran out of theories before they really had.
Okay,
yeah, they
is
just
this a
had to keep coming up with
guy
theories
or...
to be on schedule.
Well, she's wearing a bonnet. What do you think?
Is that a bonnet? I thought that was a helmet.
That's a bonnet. It's an old lady.
Okay.
You get it, Fernan.
Fernand's already voicing two Goombas.
Okay, Beld.
No Toad
Okay, I'll try doing all. Oh, Mario! Hello, dearie! You may call me Goomba!
I don't like it, that name, just a saying.
Well, fuck you too! I'm a Goomba grandmother, so that is where I got the name. Ho 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 ho!
If you become a great grandmother, would you be a great Goomba? You change your
No.
name based on your family?
No, I don't. Have you already met my lovely grandchildren? Aren't they sweet? I'm so fucking old.
Yes, you're so old, you're practically leaking Goomba on the floor.
Especially little Goombari. Ah?
Yeah, that's the girl.
Really? Goombario and
Yep.
Goombari? God damn it.
Yep.
I totally forgot that.
Hey, yeah, I think these are Goombas.
Really?
Well, it's not as
I
it's
could
not
tell
as
because
bad.
they keep putting the word Goom in all their names.
It's not as bad as the Bob-ombs, trust me.
That is actually true. Sadly.
I'll do the old
Oh, okay, yo.
You startled me. Yes, Mario, is it? You've awakened at last. Good. I knew you'd pull through.
Actually, a
Is
pretty
that
good
the-
old man voice.
Is that the fez or a pipe sticking out of your head?
Call me Goomba. I'm the Goomba grandfather. So, I'm Goompa.
They seem pretty resigned to their names.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you mind giving me the details later? I'm pretty busy fixing the veranda.
There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it.
I said I'm fixing the veranda, you young whippersnapper.
Yeah, look at the little thing hanging there. It's all crooked.
Yeah.
My day, children wouldn't ask their elders questions. They'd just do what they were told. Dagnabbit.
He has to cut and paste some more pieces of the veranda.
Ha!
I'm actually kind of surprised that there hasn't been
Hello,
more.
I'm Goomtard. I'm the dumbest Goomba. That's why I'm called Goomtard.
Oh, Mario! My dad was looking for you. He said to tell you that he finished fixing the gate.
I don't know how I did it!
All Goombas have a low-level psychic abilities.
So, something akin to the Veggie Tales.
Pretty much, actually, because they apparently can hold a book and leaf through the pages.
The same reason Mazapan's able to hold a baseball bat or something, I don't know.
So I guess now you can travel east to Toad Town and Shooting Star Summit, huh?
Yep. But I'm gonna go west because what's over here?
Go west.
Oh, just the
Right.
open field which I was found unconscious in. Okay.
The whole time you were inside, Goombario was just pestering everyone outside for what you had talked to everyone about. Like he asked his dad like 8 times where you said you were
No,
going.
he was just always hovering by your unconscious body, taking selfies with you.
Here's Mario and me in the shower.
I was still here too, but, but Daddy was there 2 days without the headset lymph.
Oh, what a job! Sorry to keep you waiting. The gate is finally fixed. If you take this road straight ahead, eventually you'll reach Toad Town, the home of Princess Peach's castle.
At least it was. Now it's in the sky.
Why do they build castles in the sky?
I believe that Shooting Star Summit is just beyond there. It's too bad you can't stay, but it feels like I'm just met you. But
just
duty
did.
calls. But duty calls. I know. Come back and visit if you can.
It was like, you just did meet him.
Also, we know what you did. Also, I remember you did something to my uncle last week. Oh yeah, you stomped him flat. And again, he was about a Bowser.
I get the feeling this is Camilla, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. Actually, I'm like 99% positive it is.
It is.
Oh.
Yep, definitely her.
Also, Shade, what the hell are you talking about?
Because we have to keep up with each other.
Ha ha ha! Yeah, my instincts were right.
No, you just got lucky.
One thing I've never understood about the magic was
Oh,
what the fuck is up with those brooms?
Fed after taking such a beating from Tin Bowser.
What do you mean, what's up with the brooms?
They look like a paintbrush.
Well, maybe that one
Kinda.
is.
Maybe it's from a Smeargle.
Maybe.
They're a hardy one, alright? I was smart to come here to check on you.
Let me guess. These Goombas, they ratted me out, right?
No?
What? What's that, Daddy? What's that weird flying thing?
Rude! They're rude little. I'm a beautiful Koopa with a beautiful name. Tammy Koopa.
Okay,
So it isn't
Cammy, not
Camilla.
Camilla.
Yeah.
Humph. I wish I had time to teach her a lesson, brat. But no!
She's been listening to self-help tapes. You are a strong, beautiful Koopa, and you don't need no man in your life.
Besides, you have magic.
That's true.
That's that too.
Yeah, the magic I say is a kind of means you don't need a self-help book.
Mario, hear this. It's useless for you to try to save Princess Peach. Ridiculous. Laughable.
Aha!
I find a way. Don't worry, bitch. I find a way.
As you've seen, King Bowser is more powerful than even you can deal with this time.
Do I need to collect the power stars again to kick his ass?
Here's a gift from him.
Oh, I love the gifts.
And a gift.
Oh!
Ha 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 ha.
Yes, this block that you could clearly fit around the sides of in about trivially. Yep.
Mario, you will kneel and weep when you see the wonderful changes King Bowser's made.
Did he change the fucking drapes again? I swear to God.
Their world is ours now.
Is it world 1? Because as you know, there's 8 worlds. I just fixed the gate! Nobody say gate to me.
Oh, gay or gay.
Gary Cooper, that fiend! Did you hear what you said about that princess? It didn't sound good. I hope nothing's happened to her. That's a fracking gate.
Is he upset? Because they kind of always have angry eyebrows.
Whoa, what? Bowser wouldn't kidnap Princess Peach again?
Shut
Why
up,
does why does that not surprise me, actually?
Gee, I wonder why it doesn't surprise him. I can't even think of why.
Oh, and now you have to go to the Shooting Star Zone to help save her, right?
So, definitely can't walk around this block.
This could be a problem. I need a hammer.
What did you fix the gate with then?
Something right.
What did you fix the gate with if you didn't have a hammer?
Nobody else could do it.
Actually, she's right. No one else ever has. Like, ever.
I fixed it with telepathy.
He was fixing it by oiling it with natural Goomba oil.
Goombas can use the Force.
Oh, right, here's an idea. Hold on, it's coming to me. I got it. Oh yeah, maybe we can break this block with Goompa's big hammer.
You better
Is
not
that
be
a
touching-
euphemism?
You better not be touching my hammer.
I think he's using it now to fix the veranda. Though, between you and me, I think it's just fine. I think he's just obsessing over it. Go ask him for it, will you?
And coming up, we have an instance of physics.
He 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 he.
Believe me, it's some physics.
You completely skipped this one, Fernan.
Oh, my bad on that. Forgot that was my character.
Excuse me.
I think you most likely have the hammer you're looking for, too.
Get back! Come out here! Mario in trouble!
Hey, I know that old Koopa. That was Cammy Koopa.
I
Wait,
saw her
belongs
last
to the
week
Koopa
in the
clan.
spread of Bowser Girls.
Ew.
Yeah!
Some people call her that, damn it. Boy, she sure looked like one mean Koopa, didn't she?
So she didn't look that bad when she was the centerfold.
Beld! No!
She's like a very old
Bad!
Magic Koopa.
I
My
know,
blood runs
that's
cold.
the joke.
My memory
Everyone
needs
just-
to be
everyone-
erased right now.
Everyone just bought that article, that copy for the articles.
Dude. Ugh.
Are
This
you
is dope.
looking for Goomba? He was just on the veranda.
He's always there.
He is never satisfied with it. He's put so many modifications to it, I wouldn't be surprised if it fell down. by
Okay,
now.
here we go. Something's missing.
Physics!
Oh no!
And that's how physics works.
Oh no, my veranda.
Oh.
And insert slide whistle noise here.
Sorry. Well, Grandpa's dead. Oh wait, there he is.
How did he survive?
It's the same way
Same.
Mario did.
Oh, my back. Who's that? Is that you, Mario? I remember a great crashing noise, and then the veranda collapsed, and I fell. Did you fall too? I just stepped out the door into thin air, did you?
Yep, with a comedic pause and everything.
Well, we're both okay. Problem is, we can't get home because that block is in our way.
Cammy put 2 blocks, huh?
This block shouldn't be here. Well, this is a problem for us.
Didn't I know that these blocks were changed by Bowser's black magic into from people?
Huh? A hammer? Oh, of course. Where did it go?
I like to pretend that Mario's just asking them completely different questions. Be like, so what do you think about the weather? What, a hammer?
I was using it to fix the veranda. So it's likely around here somewhere.
Zeta, that made no sense.
What, the ham is the honeyest of glazed.
Nowhere to be seen. I guess it must have fallen somewhere over there.
Unfortunately, I don't know whether he was saying that in response to my joke about Bowser Girls.
We better look for it.
You still have a pipe in your head.
Is it time for my medication? I I guess I'd better go collect my Medicare.
Don't you mean Social Security?
I don't know. They keep changing it. The hammer has got to be somewhere close by.
How did it get over here?
Didn't you see it drifted down?
It looks just like this.
How did you speak a shape?
In my day, young whippersnappers didn't ask their elders so many questions. Look for bushes that might cover it up.
If you know what I mean.
Well, back in my day, I had to walk 20 miles if a question mark appeared over your head.
Mark.
Dang it!
You pulled a me, dude.
If an exclamation mark appears over your head, you can press the A button to search.
The air button? Is that some kind of medication? Because it looks like a Viagra.
Viagra isn't circular.
It's a blue pill.
There's a lot of blue pills.
My doctor says I'm not supposed to have Viagra.
It would probably break your brain.
You found the hammer! Mario can do the hammer attack now! You can smash a yellow block with this hammer!
And
You
listen
can
to
also
it
smash
scream.
Goombas and Koopas and all the other NPCs, but they don't do
Oh,
anything.
there we go. That's it. That's the hammer.
What? What? How does honey glazed ham combined with Pepsi become Pine Sol?
Oh, Easter, if you use that hammer, you can break the block that's in our way.
Oh, how convenient. I bet you can also break that random yellow question mark block.
You can also use the hammer to hit trees and make them sway. Sometimes stuff will fall out. That's what my doctor told me. You can use it by pressing the B button.
I don't know what this B button is. What is a B button? Is it on my shirt?
Dang damn it, what do you swing that young whippersnapper? In my day, coins just didn't fall from trees.
There's a lot of people leaving their spare change around.
Ooh. You got the dolly! An adorable doll that looks exactly like Princess Peach. Ooh, I know what to do with this. Oh, wait,
Well now, I believe that's the dolly that Goombaria said she lost.
Nice one, Zeta. Nice one.
It tastes like alphabet soup.
Have you spelled Pine Sol?
She'll no doubt be overjoyed if you give it back to her.
Nice going,
Many
Zeta.
people lose things all over the place. You know, it almost makes one feel like looking around everywhere.
I smell
Hey.
side quests.
You mean I'm meticulously looking in every nook and cranny for hours? Let's do it!
Let's go. I'm here, brother. I will help you look at all of the crannies. I'm very glad you enunciated that as crannies, not as anything else.
I will look inside of every granny.
Ew!
Yep, you are all clear, ma'am. Thank you for coming by and keeping regular checkups.
Well, we found the Hater Hammer, so I guess we should head for home. I don't really remember which way that is.
There's a funny scene for that. Did you break your hip?
Wait, not being able to lie in a position that's both comfortable but terrible for trying to sleep is
Oh,
bad?
it's this asshole.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Who wants him?
I think Fernan should voice him.
What sort of voice would Junior Troopa have, or is it Junior Koopa?
A nasally brat voice.
Who are you guys? This is my playground, idiots.
Something tells me you
Nobody
did.
sets,
Go, just go.
nobody sets foot in here without my permission. Nobody. Prepare to stop crying at the feet of Master Junior Troopa.
Oh, it was Troopa.
Something tells me you weren't born under your egg properly. If you think you
I
could fight.
thought I was the one who's... Mario, this is Junior Troopa. He's the boss of the neighborhood gang. A bit of a bully, obviously.
Obviously. Pretty judgmental.
He's more bark than bite. You can beat him easily.
He's obviously a bully and a gangster. I mean, you know those Troopa kids always coming in from out of town.
I think he's doing the drugs. Just whoosh yourself up and don't take any lip from that young whippersnapper.
You know how those Troopa kids are, they're all criminals.
I'll stay right here behind you and watch your progress. And judge you silently.
Alright, let's try out the new hammer.
Oh goody, I finally get to smash something. I'm happy now.
That was... Oh, excellent. Good move. Go on.
Don't seem to have timed hits available yet.
Would you like a tutorial on timed hits? One of those toads probably can tell you.
Yeah, actually, we won't get timed hits until the end of the first chapter.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Feel free if anything pops into your brain, Fernan, to add what's known as flavor text, okay? Big old cat hair in my mouth. It'll probably reduce the amount of dead air.
Well, Mario, you've almost got him. Keep it up. Go on.
Alright, you asked for it. Say hello to Junior Troopa's special attack.
So they've already taught you about timed tits, I guess.
Or if you had Tourette's, you could have some timed ticks.
All
That's
power.
true.
And be glad I didn't do a say hello to my little friend impression.
Strategies? Do nothing or run away. Those are terrible strategies.
I really need some better ideas.
You're running away, you coward. The way in my day,
I was just thinking about it.
Mario, that was wonderful fighting. You got star points.
Do they come out of everybody? Because I don't remember them doing that before.
Can we have
Only-
anything besides stars in these games?
No.
I mean, even the cursor is a star.
In my day, we had to walk 20 miles for a star in the snow, and we were happy to even get one. You get star points every time you beat an enemy.
You know how many people are actually telling me this, especially the older guys? I think you're full of shit.
Well, that is an unfortunate habit of getting old, is you get full of shit.
You little kids, beat this and you could get a level.
Every time you save up 100 star points, you go up a level.
What is this, an RPG? I'm a platformer, damn it. I'm a platformer, damn it.
Always try hard to get points.
Don't bother getting more than 3,000 of them, though.
My doctor says I'm not supposed to have too many points.
Shoot. I was winning, too. I'll be back, Mario.
Oh,
What
this
is he?
fuck.
I like how it looks like he's literally just leaning back on his egg. Somehow.
Not completely hard-boiled, is he?
I think he says he's gonna be back.
You won't believe the times I'll be back.
And get off my lawn.
This is actually your property? I didn't know.
Kind of is, and yet it's weird, because...
My veranda's here, so it's mine now.
This is
Wait a second, mushrooms are coming out the trees now.
You got an item!
well, there might be something rotting
You'll
and
use
dead
items
up
in
there.
this game to attack enemies, to recover your HP, hot points, and to do a few other things.
I like how they call them heart points instead of hit points.
Press left C to see what items Mario has now.
Again with these buttons, what are the buttons?
Button, who's got the button?
Would you like a tutorial on buttons?
I have them, they're on my overalls. Okay, they're buttons.
Those aren't buttons, those are
Well,
tumors.
time to get to work at fixing your veranda.
Those are clearly
This
not
might take
buttons,
a
those
while.
are just some tumors. Clearly.
Crunch.
If you hit this block, your hot points will fully recover! Like they just did.
I wish my heart points would fully recover.
Doctor says it'll never happen.
That kind of hit close to home, because my dad did have heart
Oh,
problems.
sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just what it reminds me of. You have to...
That was just
My brain
me because
does things.
he's old.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
you.
Old people do have heart problems.
But my dad's not old. He's only 42.
Well, that's old enough to have heart problems.
Okay, bad joke, sorry.
And there you see what happens when you don't have the blurriness of a television to conceal your seeming problems.
Yeah, Phil actually thought he was supposed to hit it with a hammer.
It looked like a secret crack.
Yeah,
Well, it is a secret crack, it's just not one that they
Heads up,
intended.
Mario. I see bad Goombas ahead. They're loyal to Bowser. If they see you, they'll attack you without hesitation.
Have you ever asked him why?
Because they're spectacularly retarded.
Because we're evil, bitch!
If you can successfully attack an enemy in the field with a jump or a hammer,
This is a thing this is a new thing, which was added in this game.
you'll get the first strike when you enter the battle.
I'm actually kind of curious of which game did this kind of thing first.
Striking
I believe
first.
this was the first one, at least of the Mario ones. Don't know what
Yeah, I
other
think-
games would have done it.
Yeah, striking first certainly did something.
La 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 la, I'm dancing. I am a dancing Goomba. La la la.
Ah, there are the collectibles that you can. I think there's 100 of in the game.
I think they're called star
120.
pieces.
120. Yes, there are star pieces.
Well, Mario, you got
Ow.
the first strike. Would you like it?
God damn it, that hurt.
Oh, you don't have timed hits yet, I get.
Yeah, like I said, that's end of this first chapter, I believe.
Seems to be some sort of weird flicker when we start a battle, but...
Yeah, it's an emulator thing.
Mhm.
Hey Mario, I know your I know your tricks. So I put this on.
This spiked Goomba. Seen a spike on his head?
Well, yes, Grandpa, I'm not blind.
Be careful not to jump on them. You will definitely get hurt.
So what are you gonna do, Mario? All I know is you can jump. It's not like you have a hammer or anything.
Even though he already hit him with it. It's not a very smart Goomba.
You got a flower thingy. Flower tab.
Oh, Paragoombas.
Relativos?
Yeah, you can still first strike him like you did. Never mind.
He's rather flighty, isn't he?
I have played a Mario game before, you know.
Well, listen up, Mario. There's enemies flying. Your hammer won't reach enemies in the air.
Sure I can. I guess I throw it.
I don't think you get that for quite a long time.
To attack airborne enemies, you use a jump attack. I bet you wouldn't have thought of that.
Except that Mario, that's what they do.
You can jump over one enemy to attack one behind it.
I think I'll just hit it with the hammer.
Dang, that's not what I said to do.
Ha! I gotcha! I got a piece of Mario! Oh my god! Wait a minute, he's supposed to die, isn't he? Uh-oh. I hit him twice! He should have died! What's going on? Oh wait, this is the wrong game!
Aw. I missed striking first.
Completely froze.
That was you got lazy.
Seriously, come on, Flash, stop being stupid.
Mario, that's a Goomba. Do you need me to tell you about Goombas?
No, Grandpa, you go away good.
Seriously, who's putting this red change in the tree?
You got the star piece! It's a glowing star piece! Wait and see what this is for. We're not going to tell you yet.
Thanks for telling me, ominous voice from the sky.
No problem!
Never worry, kids. Here I am. Thanks to young Mario here. I made it back all right.
Grandpa, we didn't even know you were gone.
Oh, that's what you always say. Oh, is that thing locked? Let me open it up for you.
Or you could just give me the key.
I said I'd open it up for you.
Vernon.
Goomba. I know. We're at different times. Where have you been? I looked outside and, wow, both you and the veranda were just plain gone. I was smart enough to not step outside without looking.
Grandpa, I was very, very worried about you. Really worried.
Are you trying to do that, hey, Mega Man voice?
It is actually turning into
Oh,
that.
sorry, kids. I apologize. I didn't mean to make you fret. You just take it easy now.
Take it easy.
I'm back, safe and sound. I wish my veranda was back. Now, before I forget, I've decided to give you something, Mario. Wait here a minute.
Do you suppose I should follow you? You might forget.
What? Who said that?
Huh? Hey, that doll you've got. That's the one Goombaria lost. He was looking
Well.
all over for it. You give it back to her.
I gotta see what happens when we say no. So, let's see, F5 and F7, right?
Yeah, pretty much. This is gonna be funny. No, I think I'm gonna keep it as a kid's sake, because you see, I like it.
I want to keep it this doll for research.
Aw, that's just mean, Mario.
Well, I like it a princess. I think it's lonely at night. Don't judge me. Meanwhile, in this time frame,
She was looking all... Oh, right.
did it freeze again?
It's currently frozen on no on my end. And the
Oh,
Goombas are
Foul
not
is
dancing.
gone.
Yeah,
Foul is
so
gone.
he is.
That sucks.
Didn't like save stating.
Killed his entire computer.
Or just his internet that's been going haywire lately.
Well, looks like I'll have to regale you the entire story instead. Well, Mario was on his way to the star place, and he... dang nabbit, I forget.
They make a pills for that
Did
now.
I ever tell you about my veranda?
It's currently in a heap in the bottom of a cliff.
I remember in 1807 when I built that veranda.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, steely there they are, standing in a row. Big one, small one, some as big as your head.
Is he still in the Skype chat? No, he's not.
Mm-mm. He's completely gone.
Except for the fact that he's still in the,
He's
screen chat.
in the Zeta Plays chat.
Is he trying? Let me try to add him. Let's see what happens. Oh no, he's trying to get back on.
No, that was me attempting to call him.
Okay. I hear an echo.
Okay. Well, my speed seems fine.
And you're
A
back.
little lower than... but...
Your computer did not like save stating.
The computer
No,
was
that
fine,
wasn't
and the
it.
internet
It was
took
my
the feed.
internet went down. See if I can
Like I
connect
said.
back to Hitbox again. There we go. I guess it was just a hiccup. Also, I just noticed the Goombas moved to the music.
Didn't they start introducing that in like New Super Mario's U or something? When did they
No,
introduce that dancing enemies?
No, that was new Super Mario Brothers on regular DS.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Although apparently they
they-
introduced it initially here.
Oh, they are dancing
Yeah.
too. I
Yeah,
bet it's a catchy beat.
they are moving perfectly in sync with the music there.
I bet it's a catchy beat. Too bad I can't hear it, but I dance with
Okay, so yeah. Mario just said, no, I'm not gonna keep it the doll. For research reasons.
you. It's
Aw,
lonely at
that's
night.
just mean, Mario.
And here's how it should have happened.
I guess you can just give it back when you're done with it. But please, wash it first.
I don't know what I pushed to get back to that.
Yeah, this is one of the
Okay.
few games that has that ability of being able to scroll back through chat. You always seem to beat up your enemies. Do you work out?
Going back to actually saying yes here.
And this is how it should have happened.
It's my Daddy, you're back. Thank you so much, Heart. I'm so happy. Oh, my sweet daddy, don't you ever get lost again.
Maybe you shouldn't throw it in a tree.
DDR Mario Megamix? What?
Yeah, that's a thing.
I
It's on
believe that one
GameCube.
is on my list.
Really?
Let's see.
You'll have to set up a webcam for that one.
Indeed.
Oh God.
And get a DDR pad.
Let's see.
Here's a
Mario
present.
Strikers, Itadaki Street. Oh, that's on the Wii. Pretty sure it was on here. This is X.
I would swear
Yeah,
DDR
I hope
Megamix
it's
was
purple
on
glitter.
Was it on
GameCube, wasn't
GameCube?
it?
Oh, GameCube. Let me look up here.
Glitter's
Dance
usually
Dance Revolution
silver.
Mario Mix. Yep, it's on there.
Glitter's usually silver or gold, just saying.
After Yakuman DS, I'm not sure what that is, and before Super Mario or Mario Superstar Baseball.
But yeah, you do need to set up a webcam and a DDR pad for that one.
No, dear.
Well, it's
I don't
Proton
know if I
John.
can get one, but
It's Proton John. What did you expect, Zeta? Whenever he appears, he's like the next coming of Christ.
Here's a
He's just
present
that
from me. Look at the pretty glitter.
red. Please don't get it in my eyes.
you gotta stop me!
And take this too. Ah.
And Mario just shiver.
Okay, that was creepy.
You always seem to beat up your enemies. Do you work out? Am I repeating myself? Have I said this in some other reality?
I don't know.
I study self-defense by reading books by the masters and listening to Dad and Goomba. And I also exercise every day so I can be strong like you. It's starting to show too. I'm getting big muscles.
How does a
Hey,
fungus get
look at my
muscles?
leg muscles and my mouth muscles.
Yeah,
Super Mario is
Mario,
as hard as a rock. Oh,
this is my house, brother. That's in my head.
Good job,
They
good
don't
job
be,
Goombaria.
Goombas don't
Good
exercise
job.
by developing muscles. They develop when they say they develop muscles. They literally develop their head muscles.
Yeah, Mario's head is hard as a rock there. Hee hee.
That'll make it very hard to stomp.
When he does his head bonk move, it really, really hurts. I wish he wouldn't do it on me.
oh, be quiet, Goombaria. You're embarrassing me. Of course, it is true.
You just admitted to beating your
Wait.
sister up. You're a very low person now.
No, he didn't say that. He just said that his head bonk is effective.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, Mario.
I was wondering if you died.
It's okay, Goomba. We're just rapping with Mario.
Now we're Parappa.
Mario, swing your.
What are you doing to Mario?
You kids with your rapping, rock and or roll.
And the hippin' and the hoppin'.
Rapping, huh? Sorry, I wanted to give this to Mario.
You got the power on bad.
Oh, that might be useful. Thank you, Grandpa. I thought you were useless.
This is called a badge. It has a red font and everything.
I like how you basically have to pause right before you say the word Mario every time so you can remember to mispronounce it.
If you wear this, you'll be able to do a power jump, which means you'll be able to do a lot more damage with your jump attack.
It's just a saying, a firefly seems to do the trick. But I'll take it as well.
But listen here and listen well. You'll only be able to do it if you're wearing the badge.
I'm going to end up looking like a freaking sticker, aren't I?
No,
You'd
this
be-
isn't that one.
You'd better try it first. Putting badges on and taking them off is a vital skill.
Yep, pins are very difficult.
I guess it's possible I can...
Would you like a quick lesson in how to use the badges you collect during your travels?
You bet I would!
Oh, sure.
Okay then, press start, the menu will magically open.
You're insane.
magic.
And also, yeah, with both this and Harvest Moon 64 and a couple other games, when you pause it in the emulator, it takes like an extra 3 seconds or 4 seconds than it normally would if, you know, playing it on an actual system.
Well, here's how you put on or take off badges.
I went a little fast on that.
It's okay. Sure. Well, press the A button again to go to the list of all badges. Wearing badges often takes a badge point. This one takes 1 BP.
British Petroleum, what?
The badge
BP Bomber!
Oh, it's B1 Bomber.
The badge is on now. Press the A button again to take it off.
Oh yeah, take it all off, man.
The badge is now off, and 1 BP is returned to your total.
You have so many British Petroleums at this point, it's kind of silly. Now you can do an oil spill in every possible body of water simultaneously.
Now remember, you need FP or flower points to use this power jump technique. Do you remember that we saw a block like this on the way back to the village?
Yes, I instinctively hit my head on it.
Well, these blocks will restore not only HP, but also FP.
What are these magical words that you're talking about?
Which basically makes them kind of like free in, so I guess there are free in things.
True,
They're
but they're in use.
lifesavers, Mario. Use them whenever your HP and FP reserves are getting low.
I have to wonder where this stuff was when my original. I have to wonder where this stuff was in my original adventures.
By the way, Mario, I heard from Goomba.
You're taking it up.
You're taking it upon yourself to try to rescue the princess from the Bowser's clutches.
Well, who else is going to do it? Frickin' Luigi?
Shut the fuck up! I can totally save the princess!
You couldn't save a toilet.
I have saved many toilets!
Yeah, just like the other time what you say you saved the world from ghosts.
This is Goombario.
Okay, I couldn't tell for a second which one it was pointing at. Oh yeah, Mario can beat Bowser with one hand tied behind his back.
You are shutting your horror mouth about my adventure, ghost adventure. It wasn't the most scariest thing I have ever fucking seen.
Hush now, Goombario. Mario, please take this hammer.
Wait, don't I already have a hammer?
Well, keep the hammer.
It should serve you well. If I were just a bit younger, I'd accompany you on your trip. I'd have done some damage.
Were you some type of cage fighter when you were younger? You know quite a bit.
Years have started to weigh on me, though. I tell you, this lower back pain...
You don't have a spine.
Adventure, you're so lucky. Princess rescuing is so cool. I really want to be an adventurer too, someday.
I know where this is going.
Oh, here's an idea. Goombario. Perhaps the timing is perfect. You are no longer a child, and evil times are upon us. I'm sure Mario will agree. You should accompany Mario.
Do I get a choice in this?
What? Really? May I go, Goomba? May I really go?
You already said you could.
Yes! Oh, yeah! Mario, you won't regret this.
I sure hope not.
Let's go! I say that often, don't I? Let's go!
I love this flavor text that we're doing, just in between the lines.
And
This art
suddenly a
is...
pastel joint.
I don't understand these arts.
It looks like pointillism.
Looked to me like Goombario telling Mario lots of stuff.
It's Goombario as Cubert.
Is helpful during battles.
I should hope so.
He can attack with head bonk. You can type out enemy's features, and HP is something something. Way to go, Mario!
Mario, I know Goombario will prove to be a worthy companion. Well, I think it's about time for my nap. I'll be in the house, all on the veranda.
There is no veranda.
Goodbyes! I have a way of making this old Goomba get weepy.
I have to rebuild the veranda.
This is so cool. Mario, let's go.
Hold on, I gotta reset.
But wait, your HP looks a little low.
Actually, it's perfectly fine.
Maybe you ought to take a rest at the Toad House.
Okay!
You should
Oh,
rest
I'm
on-
please.
always
Oh,
willing
please.
for Mario to come and rest in my house.
Oh, please, for the love of God, never mention that again.
could
And
go
actually,
rest-
my HP is not full, so.
You could go rest out on the veranda.
It's not fair to compare you. I'm just going to fight that Mario, but I go visit you.
You also need to learn to talk.
No, I think I'm gonna just forget about you completely.
Hi, Mario!
Why am I back in here? Why am I back in here? What possessed me?
The Toad's House's slogan is refresh your body and mind and your earwax. Anytime you feel tired, a good rest and talking to will fix you right up. Would you like to take a nap?
I would love to!
Make yourself comfortable and enjoy your stay.
Ah,
Shove your
sweet
head.
soothing relaxation!
Would you like me to read you a story?
Ah,
I think I'm going to shove your head up at that furnace pipe.
Kind of like the
Did
going
you
to bed
sleep
anime.
well?
You didn't say a word, so yes, actually I did.
Take care now.
Okie dokie. Goodbye.
I did kind of like the going to bed animation.
Wait a minute, I have a question.
What's
Did,
that?
did Goombario actually just sleep with me?
Yes, he did.
They have become
No, I get
one.
to go with Mario. Promise when I come back, I'll bring home souvenirs. Oh, my little baby. I can't believe you're going out into the world with Mario.
Believe me, I don't believe it myself.
We are as
Yeah,
one now,
You be a good
Mario.
boy. Don't cause Mario any trouble. I know, Mom. Sheesh. I'll be good.
You better be, or you have a foot with my name on it.
Mario, you mind your mom. Wear a sweater when it's cold. Don't be picky about your food. Don't start fights. Be polite.
Did you have a stroke?
I bet Goompa will throw together a quick fix for the veranda, but it'll just be papering over the problem.
Wah.
You remember, and apparently I lost my train of thought. Mom always nags me.
That's what mothers do.
Now hush, Mario. Please take good care of my sweet little Goombario.
Are you sure you want a total stranger to take your boy?
Oh, this is neat. He hops along with me.
Especially a grown man with a mustache. It's just the same.
He already survived sleeping with you one night. It's fine. I was watching you all night long.
I'm sure you did.
Dad, did you hear? I'm going out adventuring with Mario. I'll make you proud, Dad. I swear, just wait.
Do your best, son. You've grown into a strong boy, and I know you'll be a great help. It's a good thing you spent so much time training, huh? Now, do your old Goompapa proud.
God damn it.
What?
Those names. Goompapa and Goompa.
I just have a question. Is that your real name?
Let's go check out the veranda again. Danger! It's been sealed for your safety.
Thank God.
I'm still fixing it.
I think
Good
this is
health
help.
is all that matters. Stay healthy no matter what. Don't overwork yourself and take a rest when you're weary. Make sure to sleep in every Toad in.
And this is
That
before
last
Nintendo
was not good.
put in overt things telling you to take breaks.
Ah, Goombario, I expect that you become a fine, upstanding young Goomba by the time you return.
Yeah, that does get a little bit overbearing at times when it's like every 15 minutes you're playing. Don't forget to take a break. You've been playing a while. Shouldn't you turn off the game and go outside or take a nap or something?
We're gamers, damn it. It's what we do best.
It's like they're trying to actively fight the stigma that, you know, people play games for hours at a time.
There are actually
Maybe like
some
fiber.
hard mode only items that you can get, Sash, but that's about it.
Oh, I already read that one.
Maybe
Let's
that's
smash
useful
that
for...
block and move on.
Actually, I think this is a good time to save, but let's smash the block anyway.
Smashy,
Yeah.
smashy.
Can't smash that one yet. You need some way of dropping down.
There we go. Problem solved.
Mayhap we will find such a power later in the game.
Oh, I don't think there would ever be an instance where you would have to backtrack in a Mario game.
What was I thinking?
Or an RPG.
Yeah. RPGs don't have backtracking.
I have a feeling your road will be lined with difficulties, so try not to overdo it.
I have a feeling that your road will be lined with fucking loud-ass motorcycles. Jesus.
Be watchful, yet stay cool. A calm mind is the wisest.
God damn it. I fucking hate it when there's this random motorcyclist outside the window.
Oh,
Rise
hang
didn't
on,
actually hear that
Mario.
one.
I noticed you aren't wearing the badge Goompa gave you.
Well, the tutorial didn't let me keep it on, and I forgot to go back, so...
Isn't that a
that's
great
good.
tutorial? I really like that tutorial.
You know that badge won't do anything if you don't wear it. I think you better put that thing on before you go.
Because for some reason you have to be wearing shit pinned to your chest to know how to stomp down hard.
I already know how to stop down hard. I've been doing it for 7 years now.
Do you need
Apparently
to hear a
not.
tutorial about BPs again?
I got head bonk.
Oh, that's adorable.
And he could tattle.
The title basically tells something about the character, the person you're fighting.
Describes them and sees their HP. That's what it
No,
says.
no,
it's
Tattle
exactly-
summons that fairy from Majora's Mask.
Oh god.
It's exactly Mallow's psychopath ability. Except you don't need a timed hit in order to get the description.
I
And
think
the
it-
description is actually more interesting.
I think it gives
'Cause he
like
actually
what the
comments
enemy
about
is weak to.
I think it
Oh,
does, yeah.
we got a
I think
map.
it like tells you how you should attack it. Like if you
Boy, this is a pretty big world. We're just in this little area, but we got a city here.
You know, I
like a
don't
tree
think I
over
ever
there.
looked at the map in this game.
There's a Bowser's Castle up there, and there's that
Yeah,
star
there's-
place.
Never really a point
And-
of need to look at the map.
Yeah, I don't think I ever even. I don't.
We
You know,
got
until
an
I
island
saw you
over
look at it,
there.
I didn't even remember there was a map in the game. That's how bad
There's
it
a
was.
little
Yeah.
castle.
Yeah.
I don't see where Booster's Tower went. Where the hell happened to that one? There's
I see
desert.
I see the Forest of Illusion though.
Hey, look, there's some mountains. I bet that's Moleville, right? Ah, those places that we went to that we'll surely go back someday.
the Mushroom
no, it's
Kingdom looks a
clearly
bit like
Moldville.
Seaside Town.
Because of fun.
Getting a little bit of transition glitches on there.
Really, I didn't. Oh, I see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some little lines.
I see them. They're not that bad though.
Yeah, not as bad as what was before. Anyways, I'd say this is probably a really good place to stop and take a break.
Indeed.
Sounds good.
I got a Goom Nut.
And when we come back,
Yeah.
yep, you bet your ass there are gonna be more Toad because we're going to Toad Town,
You don't
folks.
plant Goom Nuts to
Look at
grow
Goomba
Goombas,
Mario
do you?
freaking out there in the side.
But yeah, folks, brace yourself for the next time we come back. We're going to Toad Town. You know what that means.
Come here, kid. Come here, kid. Let's get behind the bush. No, come here.
It
Behind
means more Toad voice.
The game won't let you do it, pal.
Nintendo knows, man. They know.
Oh, you want me to go on this side of the bush? Okay.
Do 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 do.
Also, now that we are past all the speaking points and basically done, Mushroombo, what you said there is like a tiny fraction of the actual facts of what happened.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have this ability too. Whee!
You are far
Hey.
behind the news, dude.
Spinning, spinning.
Yeah, that
spinning.
thing's very useful from what I've heard.
It's a great way to.
Especially later on, you can get the thing to make you go faster and farther.
It was pretty much.
Spinning, spinning, spinning.
It's pretty much how you get around
spinning.
because walking is slow.
Mhm.
I remember. I
That's-
think that was also true in Thousand Year Door too.
That's
Yep.
true in a lot of games where like the tumbling or the dodging, rolling is faster than the walking.
Yes, that's the sound of playing any of the older Zelda games. There's constantly.
Yep, 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 yep.
Now go attack some cuckoos.
And if you had an open field in the Mario game, it was all like yahoo, 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 yahoo. All
So,
right.
are we just gonna walk around in circles?
No, we're gonna stop.
Okay.
Oh, I was hoping we could walk around in circles for another 10 minutes.
Aw.
Ugh. My voice does not actually feel sore despite doing all those toads.
Doing Bowser voice was the worst for me tonight. I was really starting to get a sore throat from that.
Actually, trying to do the Toad voice was probably the worst part that I did. That really hurt.
It's not Toad voice is easy. It's just like,
But Bowser,
I
he
can
was
do
all
like that.
I'm Toad.
Got Bowser doing his voice like this. It's using more of the front of the throat, which gets sore easily.
I imagine.
But it sounds cool.
And will he get you next time, Gadget?
It's not
Next
quite. It's
time.
not. Yeah, it's
Dr.
not.
Claw is more like this.
And that's even worse.
Yeah.
I'll
Devin-
get you, Gadget. Next
I-
time.
I have to ask Vernon. Was it actually a good idea for me to actually just kind of take the wheel and just start inserting the flavor text so we didn't have so much dead air?
I'll
Yeah,
be honest.
absolutely.
That's fine.
Some of it was good, but doesn't need it after every single text box.
Okay. After an encounter, we'll do the trick then.
Yeah, I mean, throwing it in here and there, but let's not overdo it. Yeah.
I think the RPG part where you actually do the fighting will probably be the most dead air. That will definitely be a problem.
Mhm.
Well, that will
We
be when
always
I
have-
start talking about dumb shit.
We always have our rambling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we could talk about stuff like people's skin getting ripped off. That was wonderful.
Yeah. I'm sure I can find more. Oh, other words that are really terrible to hear about in workplace injury reports? Liquefaction.
Oh my.
Liquefaction.
That's
Well, it
actually
would
a
be more
process
like
that actually can
workplace
occur with
incident
sand and
reports
water.
than injury.
Okay,
I don't
5
really
people
think,
talking at the same time. That works.
I don't really think you can call them injury reports. Technically, at that point, it's more just workplace incident reports because there isn't really much left to be injured.
Workplace fatalities.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, liquefaction
But, like-
is not a word you want to hear. Also, just anything involving the word torque or rotation is bad.
Especially as relates to the human spine.
Well, that too, but
Which
also
kind
just
of
uh,
work environment results in liquefaction exactly.
Acid
usually things
tank?
with anything which is moving at high speed that is heavy.
Ah.
I was going to say
Particularly
an
if
acid
some
tank.
well, no, that would be dissolution. No, liquefaction is basically massive impact squishing you.
Okay, so jumping out of an airplane and falling to the ground.
I suppose that wouldn't really be a workplace accident at that point, though.
Well, if you were a pilot.
Setting
Maybe?
piles in the ground.
What in the ground?
Piles. For foundations.
I guess, maybe.
They have to be pounded.
I got it. It reminds me of that when I was watching A Million Ways to Die in the West, and basically this ice block got dropped on this person.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Well, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'll see you guys next week.
Be sure not to be picturing degloving or liquefaction while you try and sleep.
I don't really actually know what those are, nor do I actually have the mental capacity to actually figure them out. So I don't think I'll have that problem.
it takes that
Well,
much
we
mental
described
capacity.
degloving.
Yes.
It's pretty much the skin gets flayed off rapidly.
Well,
yes,
it's
I've
more.
skinned rabbits, so it doesn't really bother me.
Well, no, but the thing is, it's not that it gets peeled off from the back forward. It's that it gets pulled off from the front. So it's like it literally is like someone grabbed like the tips of your fingers and then degloved your arm. Which is why it's called degloving as opposed to flaying, because flaying would be from the back of the arm forward as opposed
On
to...
that note, skin tension is actually remarkable.
Yes. Which is why it really, really starts to suck when you get older.
Yeah.
Basically turns into turkey giblets.
What?
And with that, I say good night. Good night.
Okay.
I might, and this is a possibility, I might actually be able to stream tomorrow. Because, like I said, my parents are here, so they're not constantly hogging the Netflix. And by thus, so, hogging all the internet. So, we'll see.
Anyway,
Anyways.
Good night.
unfortunately, Sylphie isn't here, so we can't see Fernan and Sylphie demonstrate their puzzle-solving skills.
Well, he is here. He's just
Well, yes, but
incapacitated.
exactly.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.
Squirrel.
And I don't see Alu here to show us more dingo picture marvelousness. Which is kind of a
Let's
shame.
see, which games do I have currently going?
I think you had a non-RPG Mario game going.
Let's see. I didn't finish Wario Land 2, did I? Well, I finished the main on it, but not the whole.
Mm-hmm.
Mario
And there's
Party.
Mario Party 2
I'd
as
like
well.
to see you- I'd like to see
Yeah.
you do that.
I think I called Mario Party, the first one, done.
Yeah, since we went
Bother
through the
getting-
whole.
Wasn't going to bother getting 100 stars on that one.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you're not gonna 100% completely all the Mario Party games?
Well, you can get 100 stars on that one to get an end credit scene, I think, but...
Oh man, you
And
gotta get
also
every
the-
mini game and everything, man.
Mario Brothers Deluxe, I pretty much said no to because that is just such a pain in the ass to play.
Aww.
What is Mario Brothers Deluxe?
It's a remake of the original Super Mario Brothers for Game Boy Color.
That one.
The problem with that one is they tried to use 1-to-1 ratio on the sprite size, so it's zoomed in really close.
Yeah, that
And-
ended up
Totally
happening
do
with
it,
a lot of ports to Game Boy things.
Yeah. And in doing that, it's just incredibly hard to go
I
through
thought
it.
their Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance port of Super Mario World was pretty good.
Oh, the Game Boy Advance ports were awesome. I loved most of those. I mean, it was really close to being able to fully emulate the Super Nintendo's abilities, and that's what made it so great for ports. The sound chip was a little bit less, but
But
I
that's
mean,
more just
like-
that the speaker was shit than the actual sound chip was inferior.
yeah, there were some significant differences, but
Well, even then, like when you rip the music from a Game Boy Advance game, it still comes out kind of staticky and low quality.
yeah. But I mean,
Although I
like,
think that's more dependent
some
on
of my
which
favorite
particular
Game Boy Advance
compression
games
engine they
were
used.
ports. I mean, like the Yoshi's Island port, that was great. I never played the Mario World port or through the Mario Brothers 2 kind of remake. But like the Breath of Fire ports on Game Boy Advance, I thought both of those were great.
I thought their F-Zero games on Game Boy Advance were really good.
Clearly, Fernan should do some more Lexi games then, now that we've gotten talking about portable gaming.
Yeah,
I
I'm
suppose I could do
trying
that.
to look, and let's see. I have
I
Not
still think
counting
that
the
Fernan should
ongoing
add all
ones.
the other handheld consoles to his list of consoles.
wait. I
Like
did
the-
Game and Watch Gallery,
Like
3,
the
didn't I?
N-Gage.
And the Wonder Swan.
Yeah, I did Game and
Sad
Watch
thing
Gallery.
is, I
and
do
the
have all of the
Gizmodo.
Wonder
I forgot to
Swan
mark
and
it
Wonder
down.
Swan color.
I know
ROMs.
you do. That's one of the reasons I mentioned it in particular.
Or no, it was
I
called
can't
the-
remember. Did
it
I
was called the
start
Gizmodo.
Wario Land 3?
Not yet, no.
No, yeah.
No. Okay. So I have, not counting the ones that I'm currently ongoing, I have Wario Land 3, Mario Tennis, and Paper Mario will say ongoing. Mario Party 3, and then we finally start hitting the Game Boy Advance games. And I'm really looking forward to those most of all because those ones were really fun. Better than
Wario
the
Land.
N64 or Game Boy Color ones, I'd say.
Wario Land 4 is fun.
Yes, it is actually. That's a really good one.
Yep. We'll have Wario Land 3 first.
I like that one too.
Mario Advance, Mario Kart Super Circuit, Mario Land 4, Super Mario World, Mario Advance 2, Yoshi's Island, Mario Advance 3, Game & Watch Gallery 4, and then the first WarioWare game. And then Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3. They kind of jumped around whichever one they
Yeah.
decided to be on the advanced games.
hmm
And let's see.
But
then
I'm
we got
sure that the
Superstar
fans would have
Saga.
rioted if they hadn't put Super Mario Brothers 3 out as one of them.
And
What
Mario
in
Golf
the
Advance
fuck?
What is this?
See, ladies.
That has to be fake.
What
That
in
is
the fuck?
Fake.
Yes, that is obviously fake.
I'm going to look up that one.
It's kind of notorious that drinking orange juice after brushing your teeth tastes awful. So
Yeah.
that's the point. Awful flavor. I heard Mario Golf Advanced Tour is actually really good. So
It is that one. It's golf with like the Mario aspects don't even really come into it. It's just golf with RPG elements.
Huh. And there's Mario
I
vs.
see what
Donkey
this.
Kong.
I see what this was. Is fans wanted to submit flavor ideas for at dousaflavor.com for the chance to win $1 million.
Mhm.
So this was the 20 that this was the worst 20 that the person decided. Number 1, haggis and watermelon.
I would try it.
Diet Mountain Dew.
Eh.
Well,
Um,
those Mountain Dew flavored Doritos and the
That's
Doritos
true.
flavored Mountain Dew.
Number 3, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Salad.
Number 4, Doritos, which would be an interesting one.
Doritos
Yeah.
flavored.
Lays.
Number 5, Eminem's Mother's Spaghetti. I don't get what that's a reference to.
Like the rapper Eminem?
Yes, the rapper
spaghetti?
Eminem.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Number 6, Gorgonzola, wasabi, and saffron.
Oh.
get rid of the Gorgonzola, and that might not be bad.
That's true.
Yes,
It would
but
be
expensive.
amazingly
Saffron is
spicy.
fucking pricey.
Yeah.
Green juice.
I think saffron comes to somewhere around like $20 just for a dozen strands or something.
Something like that. Anyway, so green juice was literally, I don't know what that's supposed to be.
That's green juice.
Like
Maybe
it's
like, in those
purple
Sunny
stuff
D
from
commercials,
those
you have
commercials.
purple drink.
I love purple drink.
Milk steak and jelly beans.
Milk, steak, and jelly beans. I like all of
Not
those.
milk, comma, steak. Milk steak. As one word.
So
Or
like
as
a
one term,
milk-
rather.
Is that like a milk bone?
I have no idea. But just milk steak as a single term and jelly beans.
Well, milk and steak both come from cows, so they must go together.
And onion and banana juice.
I don't know what that tastes. I don't know what that would taste like.
Sweet and kind
Okay.
of oniony.
This is... So now we have 10, which is ped egg shavings.
Oh, God.
And then they
For
also
those
have...
who don't know what a pet egg is, it is something used to shave off calluses from your feet.
Yes.
It is a
Oh,
cheese.
ped, like PED.
Yes,
Oh,
ped.
Yeah.
Then old book smell.
So mildew and
Yeah.
Just
Mildew and
old
dust.
dusty paper.
Yeah. Pickles and ice cream.
I'd try it.
Oh,
Mhm.
Pickle
that'll sell
surprise?
well in the pregnant crowd.
Yeah. Pusha T's braids.
What?
I don't know. That's literally what it is. Pusha T's braids. I assume.
Fucking push a T.
I don't know. It's Pusha, Pusha, T, the letter. I have no idea what the fuck that is.
why would you put these things in your mouth?
Roasted kale, which is not actually that bad of a flavor, but pointless because now you're having all of the taste of roasted kale with all of the calories of Lay's.
Mhm.
Roller
And
derby
nutritional
gear
value.
bag.
Sorry, say again?
Roller derby gear bag.
Jim
Oh.
socks and sweat.
And one was just called "Seriously, Just a Bag of Pot."
And I'm sure this comes as a surprise to no one, but Pusha T is an American hip-hop recording artist.
Okay.
With braids, I assume.
Actually,
Surprise flavor.
I'd try it.
Teen angst.
Whoa.
That sounds like the worst flavor of all.
Toenail fungus.
You were saying?
Still not as bad as Teen Angst.
Toothpaste and orange juice, which we've already described. And the final one that they had is unicorn meat.
I'd try it. Get some
Well, you
immortality
get that
there.
whole extending your life from the unicorn blood, so sure.
Don't they already have, though, Jelly Bellies with horrible flavors?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing that I've
They
heard
have like
about
the
them,
Birdie Bots every flavor beans based
Yeah.
on Harry Potter. They have like vomit flavor and
yeah,
grass,
They,
earwax.
yeah, I still always think of that one episode of Dirty Jobs where Micro went to that department and helped them with the tasting of, the various samples they use to make those flavors,
yeah.
because they literally use actual stuff, like nothing that's poisonous, obviously, but they
I
get
think
it
I
as
saw that.
accurate as possible.
Yeah, if there's one
So
thing
they
that
like
I've heard, they are
study the physical makeup of vomit and come
Do
up
their-
with
Yeah.
the most non-toxic ingredients to simulate that flavor.
yeah,
Mhm.
and they do an
And-
incredibly good job at it.
Yes, they do. And while Micro was there, I forget what all was involved with the flavorings. I'd have to watch the episode again, but they combined like 3 or 4 different flavorings to come up with a Mike's Boot Jelly Belly.
Huh.
I
And
will
I guess
say,
it
of all
tastes-
of those, the grass flavor is the least disgusting.
And when the grass
Hmm.
flavor is the least disgusting flavor,
The dirt wasn't that bad either, just because it didn't taste like really anything. Dirt
You
doesn't
bought-
have much of a flavor to it.
You bought one of those and tried them, huh?
Yeah.
I have not tried them personally, but I remember
Uh.
seeing the Ashens video where
I-
he was trying
yeah.
these. That was particularly funny, by the way.
Yes,
They
it
don't
is
have
really
shit flavor. I've not seen that.
Well, I don't
I
think you
don't
could
think they
possibly
would.
reproduce that flavor in a way that wouldn't be toxic.
good. Yeah. Yeah, the new
Vile
guy
or
Ashton
captains
says
are
with
not
him, though,
really
Dan,
pleasant to eat.
he reacts so badly to anything even remotely disgusting. It's so
Yes.
over the top.
Is he like one of those people that you just make gagging noises by and he gets squeezy?
Pretty much, yeah.
Probably yes.
And that one that Beld was talking about, they had several, like, neither of them were on camera for it, but they still had several cutaways of, just,
Getting sick?
Pretty
Yeah,
much,
pretty much.
yes. Apparently, they had things like apparently Jelly Belly has this thing where it's kind of like Birdie Bot's every flavor beans, but it's a little more trollish in that they will put
Oh, I
They will
got
put
a bag
the
of those.
two colors. They will put like a thing which will look really nice, or that they'll have all the various 20 different appearances of beans, and every one of them will either be terrible or good.
yeah, so
Yeah.
you have no way of knowing which one is which.
They'll either be like they'll have a red one and it'll be like, oh, this is cherry flavor, or it's gonna taste like toast.
Chop.
Exactly.
It's like it's cherry flavor or chopped up centipedes.
Pretty much exactly.
I've never eaten a chopped up centipede, so
I would imagine it just tastes kind of mealy.
I imagine it tastes like a bug, maybe a little spicy. Who knows?
Probably.
I guess it would depend on the kind.
Yeah.
Well, did you cook it first?
So what's the
What do
worst
you-
thing anyone has ever smelled?
Worst thing I ever smelled?
Yeah.
Cleaning out underneath a soda dispenser at a gas station.
Okay.
The
Huh.
sugar buildup by the drains there serves as such a magnet for various types of bacteria to grow in.
Oh well.
And You know, when you
Yeah.
take the seals off of that for the first time in months, it's just nasty under there.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Good
pretty
thing
much
they didn't
learned
make
a long
a
time ago to
jelly
not
bean
trust.
flavor of that one.
Okay, the worst thing I smelled was one of those bags when you have too many June bugs flying around, like eating a plant. So you put one of those bags on them that the beetles will land on that they can't escape from.
Vaguely.
Except it got overfilled, so it was just full of dead beetles, and so it put them in the dumpster, and it was just like a day. But you open the dumpster, and it just smelled like something rotting.
Because it was something rotting.
Yeah, it was essentially so rotting flesh.
Rotting June bugs. And they do have a lot of bodily fluid to start rotting inside of them. Those things get freaking huge.
That sounds like they had a yeast infection or something, Zeta.
What's that?
Speaking of which, it is in fact apparently possible to have a yeast infection so bad that there are literal chunks that can be pulled out of you.
Yuck.
Did not need to know that.
Baking some bread there.
By the way, this is why if you're squeamish at all, you do not want to be reading a lot of the medical threads on something awful.
Yeah.
Really now.
Because they have actual medical people talking about this stuff.
Like I said, I'm only really squeamish about surgeries. But
well, that would be a problem too. Also, apparently it is possible to be fat enough and not move long enough that you can actually get gangrene underneath your fat rolls.
I would believe it. I mean, you got to think, if you've ever had, like, heat rash somewhere, just imagine that continuing on in that process.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've actually heard about people who have actually, they don't move, or they stay bedridden long enough, and they're just so overweight that just air doesn't get to parts of their skin, and it just starts to get infected and rotting. And,
Sounds like they were like sweating or something, Zeta. So it's like they would sweat out something terrible.
I remember once going to my local comic book store, and, well, I went there several times, but one time I went there, and there was somebody browsing around that, I swear to God, he was the kind of guy that you'll sometimes see at midnight releases at GameStop or something, where you just instantly realize through the aid of your nose that this guy does not get out of his house very often. And when he does, he doesn't often go through the whole ritual of showering that other people hold so dear.
Although not getting out much, it doesn't necessarily make you smell particularly bad unless you combine it with the no showering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you shower every day, you won't smell that much worse, if at all worse, than a normal person.
Yeah. I'm just guessing that he didn't get out much. Otherwise, he would have a lot more stigma following him around.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. I literally told him to get the fuck out of the store. I didn't even care if I didn't, work there or own the store. I'd be like, dude, you are stinking up the place. Get the fuck out of here. He wasn't happy with me, but I didn't care.
Did the staff working there say thank you after he left?
The owner just laughed, but yeah.
You should have told him to get out and also take a shower.
But yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't buy any games at midnight releases anymore. But that's one of the reasons I avoid going to them. Is you just get those people that it's like they don't stop and think, hey, I'm going to be around other people who have, five senses.
Well, to be fair to some of them, it's probably that they've been exposed to their own smell so long that they don't realize they have it.
That's true, Zeta. I mean, I think it's the same reason that a lot of people don't realize they have bad breath. It's
Exactly.
exposed to them all the time.
Right, so it's not that they are consciously doing it because... It's not like they're doing it in most cases because a lot of people will be too polite to tell them. So chances are, in many cases, they may just not even be aware of it in the first place.
Hmm. Or the type that Val was talking about, they wouldn't really be around a lot of other people to tell them in the first place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they don't realize that there would even be a problem, and then they go out in public and people are having problems with it, and they don't realize why.
But there has to be some level of awareness of, I haven't showered
No, there
in...
doesn't. That is expecting far too much common sense from people.
There's also, I've noticed, sometimes it's not necessarily that the people haven't showered, it's maybe they should do their laundry more often.
That's a very good
well.
point. It's quite possible that they do actually shower, they just don't do their laundry.
Yeah, they're wearing the
especially-
same jacket all the time.
You would think that the pot smoking community in particular would do that.
God.
But when I worked at the gas station, there were a few people that there was no question whatsoever about it.
Oh, you get a lot more of those here now because it's not even illegal anymore.
Well, to be fair to those sorts of people, smoke in general will get into clothes and not get out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cigarette smoking does exactly the same thing. Even if you do laundry, it can be very hard to actually get it to stop smelling like that.
I will say personally, the smell of cigarette smoke is much less nauseating, but
Yeah, like the
Personally, I
doesn't
find it
apply
the
to
other way
everybody.
around, but that's just me.
a few times I've been around
pot smoke, I
smoke,
just, yeah.
Like the first time I smelled it, I thought it was literally a skunk smell. I thought the person had been skunked.
He lives in a house made out of roaches.
Really, that's not the worst smell. And how the fuck has that guy not died from some sort of infection? Maybe you should help the process along.
I noticed over the last few years I've gotten way worse about the smell of smoke too. I think it's ever since I quit smoking myself, it just bothers me more. But
I wonder what that person had, Zeta. Maybe their body was... Maybe they did have like a gangrene or something. So they were literally just dropping pieces of their own skin as they walked around.
oh, pleasant.
Well, yeah, that's what'll happen if your body's essentially rotting off of your own skeleton.
Actually, there was a time just a couple of weeks ago going shopping in a store and went to go buy some sliced cheese for sandwiches and just this couple. Oh, God. You wonder how some people just aren't aware of it. I mean, yeah, there's lots of reasons why they wouldn't be, but still.
And apparently he managed to go out in public long enough to find someone to live with.
Or maybe they just lived together long enough that they were...
Yeah, maybe they smelled perfectly fine when they first met, and then just being together long enough, they developed all these habits that made them both stink. Like they bought a bunch of cats and decided, we don't need to clean after them.
That apparently has happened. There have apparently been places where a person visited and they thought the place had a sticky carpet, and then they realized, no, it was a tile floor. and the floor was literally carpeted in cat hair stuck down with dried cat piss.
Oh.
That's wow.
Yeah.
Well, I this is like between laughing and gagging right now.
And of
Take
course,
better
and
care of your cats.
apparently the walls were like up to like waist height, were covered in like a glaze of piss too.
Dear God.
Well, don't watch that show, Hoarders.
Like
I can imagine somebody coming up there for
Well, it
like
was a hoard-
flip
it was-
this
it was
house
some
or
sort
something
of
like
hoarder.
that, and they'd just be like, "Well, the best thing we could do for this house is to burn it to the ground."
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the solution to deal with this house, because it was a hoarder living there, of course.
Because I mean, that is just
And they
you
had-
can't
I think they
repair
had,
that
like,
floor.
20
That
or
would be
30
impossible. You would have
I
to
think they had
pull it
like
up.
20 or 30 cats, by the way, which is why it was covered in so much piss.
Yeah, and I bet half of those cats had fatal health issues.
Wouldn't be
Mhm.
surprised.
yeah, well, at one
But
point
yeah.
we had I think 6 cats living in our house, 2 male and 4 female.
Yeah,
So things did
they're a
get
hassle to
territorial
clean
there.
up after them.
Yes, we did. We were constantly having to clean up after them because every box or chair or tile of linoleum had to be marked by the male cats.
Repeatedly.
Hmm.
Was this even after they were neutered, or did you never do that?
Oh no, they were all neutered or spayed.
Surprised they're that territorial with that, but oh well. Yeah, no.
But part of it was that we had the 2 male cats for like a good 10 years, and then suddenly 4 more female cats.
Then they started fighting over it.
Yeah.
See, we had at most 2 cats in my household. One of them, very old male cat, and then a younger female cat moved in. And I don't think there was ever any sort of attraction between them as far as, territory and all of that. Plus, they were both fixed, and yeah, never had to deal with anything like that. I don't remember him ever trying to mark anything. So.
But yeah, just be glad you don't enter a house and realize that it's not a tile, it's not of carpet.
This is not carpet.
Yes.
Well, it is now, but
Yes, but it's not the sort of carpet you want. And of course there were roaches all over the place too, because I mean
of
you
course.
can't possibly have a cat piss and cat hair carpet without having roaches.
I think the worst thing, Zeta, is just how much they devalue their houses.
Hmm.
Biological contamination definitely you almost need to just replace you strip everything down to the frame of the house.
Pretty much, yeah. Although it does
Yeah,
depend
it gets
on what
into
material.
drywall and
Yeah,
that issue with the cats. I wouldn't be surprised if it even went into the framework itself.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I'm surprised they weren't actually having walls fall apart, because cat piss is terrible for
Well,
it's
I think it may have
acidic
been
as hell.
my guess is it was probably a concrete block house or something.
Maybe.
So the actual structural parts of the house were probably not really compromised by the cat piss. But everything else presumably was covered with it.
I will say, if I ever move into my own house and stop renting, I'm definitely getting a cat, but dear God.
But don't let it piss everywhere and
not.
cover. And of course, every single piece of flat surface was covered in cat turds. I keep remembering more horrible things about this story because I've blocked so much of it out of my memory.
Well, okay, what about the stories on the show where the people just stop their toilet breaks, so they just stop flushing or anything?
Yeah, that's bringing back memories. A friend of mine who was very poor kind of had that happen. And they
What?
would only flush, not even once a day, I don't think.
I'm sure
And they
that
had
smelled
one
lovely.
toilet.
I could understand maybe going and forgetting to flush if you're
No,
preoccupied,
And
but
then they start
intentionally
putting...
just letting it set in there.
Well, no, and then like they was putting it in baggies and just tossing it in their closet.
Oh dear
Oh,
God.
wow. Yeah, no, my friend's family never made it to that particular level of filth.
So wait, they were just putting baggies of shit in their closet for some reason?
Yes,
Why?
because their toilet was broken,
Okay.
and they didn't want to get it fixed because they didn't want someone coming in their house.
That seems like a bit of an extreme reaction. You'd think
Well,
that...
My house is far too dirty to have anybody in because I'd be embarrassed. I'd better just
exactly.
start shitting in the corner.
yeah, exactly.
No, Zeta, I can thankfully not say that because I am renting. So I would always be able to just say, fix the goddamn toilet.
Yeah, fortunately for my friend, I think it was after about like 8 months of from when I knew him that they did actually get their toilet fixed properly, and even though it was still the only toilet in the house, it was actually working again. Just a matter of never having the money to get it fixed.
Ugh.
That's pleasant to hear, Mush.
Sorry, you are here at the worst possible time, then.
Well, I should go back and look on SA and find out more terrible things from the medical thread. I vaguely recall that there was someone who had essentially rotted into his bed or something.
Ugh. Bed sores until you're actually losing your structural integrity and
Pretty
fusing
much,
with
yeah.
the sheets.
Pretty much, yes, actually. I don't think there was much they could do for him except make him more comfortable while he died at that point.
Still not as bad as cat piss carpet.
Don't look up botflies.
I know about them, so yeah.
Botflies aren't that bad compared to some of the stuff.
No, they just look wrong.
Well,
Amazing.
yeah,
Welcome
it's
to
a
the
larva
nasty
growing
hour.
in your skin, but
Yeah.
at least that's, not something that's easily
don't-
preventable by hygiene.
And don't look up extensive cases of stomach parasites.
Also, just for the sake of it, this is currently on the front page of the Topless Robot blog. A Cthulhu.
A what?
Cthulhu. A Cthulhu turkey.
Nice.
Okay.
It's their Thanksgiving special image.
So it's kind of like a turducken except with a crab and an octopus instead.
Hey, they got bacon on it. Awesome.
I like the table setting.
Oh, what was I trying to remember?
I do wonder just how well seafood and turkey would go together.
Probably not that
I think
bad.
you would want to cook that really well.
Yeah.
I assume it is.
Unless they're just assembling that for hilarity.
Well, the
I
crab
would
is
hope that they
cooked.
would cook them separately and then put it all together.
Yeah, that's probably
I don't
more
think
likely
that's-
what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure octopus is not red before it's cooked, so I think
Well,
that's
it depends on the octopus, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I remember. It was and in other somewhat more amusing news in the listing of in the medical thread. Apparently, there are prostitutes who will basically be selling their colostomies.
How is that even...
Okay.
It's a hole. I would assume you can stick things in it. It's just a really terrible idea.
Wow.
Apparently, the people who do this usually have multiple repeat infections of the area. I wonder why.
Really?
Yes,
No
exactly.
shit.
You
No.
wouldn't want you kind of wonder. They would. I can't imagine why you would have those sorts of things. But yes. The things people will do for money.
How did you get an infection here? Well, I let some guy stick his dick in it.
That is almost exactly the conversation that a lot of the people have. Apparently, actually, there was a girl whose boyfriend had a fetish specifically for that.
There's websites where you can write those kinds of things and not actually participate in them.
I miss the days when people had normal infection, or normal fetishes, like whips and tentacles.
I'm pretty sure that there has never been a time when people only preferred normal fetishes. Ever.
Going in a way that is slightly less disgusting, but still just very disturbing. Recent thing happened where certain dollar stores were selling a thing called an evil stick.
Okay.
Like this. Let me make sure that photo actually works. Yes.
Really?
Sorry,
That's
Mushroom,
called
I
an
couldn't
evil
resist.
stick, eh?
Evil magic wand.
Okay, so it's just a Cardcaptor Sakura wand thing.
Totally not card captor.
Yep, totally not.
Does it vibrate?
If you happen to remove that little silvery
flower shape
thing there.
Yeah.
And that was actually being sold in dollar stores. And parents would be buying that for their children. And
Well,
naturally...
they did say evil.
Yeah.
Naturally, people complained.
I can't actually tell what the image is of.
It looks like some Photoshop evil girl, demon child cutting her arm.
Ah, so that is what... I was wondering if that was what it was supposed to be of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, that sure is interesting.
This is why you don't buy crappy toys like that. Well, I guess this is hardly the only reason, but...
So did the thing do anything else?
Well, it has batteries.
I guess it made noises or something.
Yeah, you push the button and it says, "Kill yourself, children."
Yeah, the first report of it was that a woman bought what she thought was a princess wand from a local dollar store.
Oh yeah, because the princess wand is going to say evil stick.
A piece of foil came off the wand, and underneath there was the disturbing image of a girl cutting her wrists. She said that the toy's packaging included a fairy, but the store owner told the news group that was reporting on it that the toy is called an evil stick, so the mother should have realized what she was buying.
That actually is fair enough.
Yeah, the store owner said...
It was labeled evil stick.
We might have thought it was
he
just
would take
like...
the wands off the shelves if he receives more complaints.
Well, maybe she thought...
on whether he did or not.
Maybe she thought it was just like bad translation for the magic wand used by the villain in a cartoon.
Yeah.
Maybe, but...
I still think that something like that would be, there would be legal action against it.
Yeah, wrong link. Well, there's the link to the whole article anyway, but yeah, there's the other image link. One of the things advertised there is it can send out wonderful music.
And when you play it backwards, it tells you the word of Satan.
It can send out wonderful music.
And apparently the toy is now selling for over $200 on eBay.
Well,
of course it is.
Hey, buy this thing that made the 7 o'clock news.
Oh man, did you see the aborted Ashen's review of the violin?
Yes, it was hilarious.
Where he literally
so.
just cracked up at the
Yeah.
translations of the names.
hmm
Oh man,
He
I'm
couldn't
trying.
stop.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to remember what the names were now. Oh man. I'm gonna have to watch the video again because I cannot
I
remember
remember
what
it
the
was
names were.
a beautiful sound, strange shape.
Well, that wasn't the crazy
Yeah, it
bit.
was the.
The crazy bit was when they tried to translate the names. I don't know why you would even want to try to translate the names.
hmm Also, here's one to file under the old drugs still work fine. A teen at a concert at Colorado State University took some Molly, which is a new form of ecstasy apparently, and also some cocaine.
Ah, yes, this was the one.
Ecstasy now?
Ah, yes, this was it. They had
Yeah,
first off,
mixture
they had
drugs.
the
That never
Italian,
backfires.
from Italian Craig Mona, which I assume was supposed to be Cremona. And then they said the famous master making guitars are Nicholas Amati, Nicholas Marti, Antonio Stradivari, Antonio Stella Bottomtile, and Giuseppe Guarneri. G plug poo Melanai. Yes, G plug poo Melanai was apparently the translation of Giuseppe Guarneri. I don't understand what the fuck that was even attempting to communicate.
Good job.
Okay.
That's like their name. Why would you translate their
I
name? Is
know.
what he's trying to get at.
Yes, hence.
Yeah, this teen, after popping some Molly and some cocaine, well, you don't pop cocaine, but still.
You gotta combine them, of course.
He, let's see, emergency officials responded to an intoxicated student who was suffering a seizure on the campus, different student. When they came outside of the patient, their ambulance was gone.
Oh.
The teen had stolen the ambulance, gone for a little joyride. They tracked the vehicle with its GPS system to Loveland, Colorado, which is apparently like a good 20-minute drive away, where they found the ambulance in the middle of the highway, number doors left wide open, and heavy front-end damage. Shortly later, let's see, they found him standing somewhat near the ambulance wearing an EMT vest, shot him with a stun gun after he refused to, obey the commands of basic, get down, put your hands on your head, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And
Put your pants on.
he admitted he stole the ambulance, refused to answer any other questions. He did ask, why are the lights flashing on the cars? He was taken to the police department where he stood on a bench, kicked the wall, and then masturbated.
Okay.
During his interview, he said that his friends and roommates were dead in heaven and had committed suicide. On looking into these friends, they found both of them were just fine. And
Wow.
they had been at the same concert, but neither of them had taken the same assortment of drugs.
I bet they're glad they didn't.
They have
Cocaine's a hell of a
Imagine
drug.
so.
I am amazed that someone has actually kept a map of this.
Well then, that is a curious thing to keep a map of.
I like how you can actually see where all the homeless people are by the single giant clump. Right there in the
All along all those intersections.
all in the
Mhm.
basically the thing barrack surrounded by O'Farrell.
Yeah, between
Mason.
Market Street and Larkin
McAllister
and O'Farrell.
and Lacken. Or Larkin. Well, yeah, there's Market Street.
And I
On
guess
one side of
that
it,
Father Alfred E. Bodeker Park, that's where they all hang, huh?
I don't know.
They usually hang in parks because, what, people take children there or something? Come on.
Actually, they don't get that many homeless people in the parks, relatively speaking.
Really?
They're
Our
just-
parks here are filled with the assholes. Not just the homeless ones, but the asshole ones.
Also,
Well,
if you zoom in enough, you can see Tenderloin's Children's Playground does seem to be one of the spots hit quite frequently by
Well,
the
that might be
amount
children.
there.
It might be because it's called tenderloins.
Possibly, but it could also just be children taking a shit too. So that one,
I don't think anybody would. Well, I guess some people might, but call the police on that.
well, they didn't say that this was actually police called necessarily.
Well, it says reported.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it was reported to the police.
Reported to this website, apparently.
Yeah, exactly. But this is the sort of map I guess you could make for any. 311 for cleanup.
Mhm.
Odd that they only have San Francisco there. They didn't bother with any other place.
Well, I guess that was the place where they had data for.
If you zoom out a lot, it looks like the U.S. is leaving a really big one. Right out the back end.
And multiple times if you zoom out far enough. Because the map tiles repeatedly.
Yeah.
So there's multiple United States, all of which have taken a giant dump. Although, now that I think about it, it's possible that that area is just the area where the most people are, and thus the area where they report the most things. So you have to question whether it's actually the place where the most of them happen, or the place where there are more people reporting it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like fields out secluded that go all the time without ever getting caught.
Right. Well, none of these are being caught. This is just reported for cleanup.
Some water.
And you can see the wonderful Lombard Street on the map. It's very, very distinctive on the map. It's the only street like you'll see like that.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah,
I think I've actually driven by that too.
yeah. It is exactly as curvy as the map makes it look.
Yep. Where is that? What side?
I have no idea why the fuck they decided that it made sense to do a street like that, but sure.
Yeah, they just wanted to put a garden in the middle of the street instead. So.
Actually, no. Oh, wait. No, I remember why it was. It was because the thing is so damn steep that if they did a straight line, a car wouldn't be able to get up it back when the thing was built.
Yeah, cars didn't have the power for that.
Exactly. Now, of course, in modern times, it would no longer be needed, but the street's already like that, and it's a historic.
Well, they have streets that are steeper than that.
I know,
in San
that's what I'm saying.
Francisco
But,
today.
yeah, of course. But at the time it was made, they didn't. And now it's a historic attraction, so they can't fix it.
Yeah, if we ever wind up watching What's Up, Doc, that street has a very memorable scene as part of a car chase.
Oh, God. Also, elephant sushi, I just noticed on the map. I like to imagine that is somehow aquatic elephants.
I will say San Francisco, very great city for a car chase that involves a lot of cars falling down hills.
And you know, the funny thing is, when I walk through San Francisco, the areas that I walk through, I never encounter a hill. Because from where my apartment is to the Caltrain station, there is absolutely no hills anywhere along that route.
Yeah, they pretty much picked some of the steepest streets to film on.
Well, yeah.
They had moments where like one car would get bumped and it would roll down the hill into other cars that would roll down the hills into other cars and just domino down. This was before e-brakes were made, I guess. I don't know. Or parking brakes.
I like how they have an entry for St. Mary's Cathedral, and then they have another map entry for St. Mary's Cathedral gift shop. I don't know why that amuses me as much as it does, but
Where else will you get your St. Mary's gifts?
I don't know. I guess the idea of the cathedral's gift shop being considered important enough to also put it on the goddamn map amuses me.
Well, I'm surprised. That must mean it's in a different spot, actually, it must have a different.
No, they're in the same building, just on
one
side of the building or the other.
But must have a different address then.
Maybe, I guess. No. 1111 Gauss Street, same address for both things. Really? They have a rating system?
Huh?
There's a 4.2 rating for the cathedral and a 3.9 rating for the gift shop.
Out of what?
Out of 5.
Gift shop must not be that great.
Yeah.
I think I will talk to you later.
All right.
And we can join for more running across a ridiculously big map tomorrow.
Yeah. See you later.
Yep.
See ya. Oh, here, let me stop my stream.
Yeah, I should probably stop this one too.
I wonder if I should get more work done on Dragon Ball things.
And just before I stop streaming, everyone needs to hear it again. Cat hair, cat piss carpets.
Yay.
And now that's the end of the stream.